Hello. Hello, Malcor. Hello, Pen Center. Good to see both of you. It's randomizer time again. I know I said I wanted to stream during the week last weekend, but then I got real tired because I've been looking for jobs. I've been applying to jobs and writing cover letters and polishing up my resume and stuff, which it turns out I hate doing. So yeah, that's where all my energy went last week. But I'm feeling pretty good. I had some leftover curry noodles for lunch, and they have revitalized me. So yeah, I'm ready for a randomizer. I decided to turn off dungeon entrances being randomized. The reason I turned it on in the first place was because I realized I'd got into this bad habit of just always doing the same dungeons and like avoiding certain dungeons. And so it was fun to have it on for a bit, because it forced me to learn some extra tricks and forced me to get better at doing some dungeons. But it also meant that there was chances of dungeons being impossible for me to get into. Like if Bottom of the Well was in Ice Cavern, for example, then I couldn't get in there as a child. And that led to some of the seeds being 6+ hours long, which is not what I want, really. Like, if I want to do a really long seed, I'll turn on some settings and do a really long seed, and I'll start the stream at 10 a.m. and go for ages. But yeah, I want to try and have seeds that I can finish before I'm getting really tired and cranky. So, fingers crossed, having the dungeon entrances not be randomized should speed this up a little bit. So let's get started. Oh, and I discovered from watching Vanille playing a randomizer that Chereverie has an option to turn on the Navi timer to tell you when Navi text is going to pop up, which is helpful because there's definitely been times where I've thought, do I need to wait 30 seconds or do I need to wait 3 minutes for Navi timer for Navi text? So got that now. So yeah, I'll experiment with that. Hopefully it's in the good place on the screen. I think I can move it around pretty easily. We'll see once I get started. For today's file name, I am going to go with Colin. And the reason for that is because it's Colin Farrell's birthday, and I quite like Colin Farrell as an actor. He's in a lot of movies that I think are very good. My other option was Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood is also a very good actor. However, I don't necessarily agree with all of his politics. So Colin Farrell, I think, is the safer choice of the two. Whoops, that's a great start. Yeah, Colin Farrell is in 3 movies, all directed and written, I think, by the same guy, which I like to think of as the Colin Farrell having a really bad time trilogy, which is In Bruges, Seven Psychopaths, and Banshees of Inisherin. It's a difficult to pronounce word. All of which are great movies, but by God, is Colin Farrell sad in them. Okay, shield to start off with is great. Can I afford nuts? No, I need to get some more rupees. And then we've got expensive sculptures. Okay. So I've been playing a little bit off stream to keep my hand in, and also test out these settings to see do they actually result in shorter seeds. And yes, they definitely result in shorter seeds. However, the seeds that I've been playing have been unkind. I had one where 2 of the 4 wallets were impossible because they cost more than 200 rupees. So I could find one wallet to increase my maximum rupees to 200, but I couldn't afford either of the other 2 wallets. So I was wallet locked for most of the seed. I ended up beating the seed with no hookshot, no hover boots, and no silver gauntlets, which is made things difficult, to say the least. But I did manage to beat it. And I think Water Temple was also impossible in that seed, which in a way was a good thing, because trying to do Water Temple without hookshot is horrible. Storm's Azor's French. Okay, that's potentially good. Put that in my notes. And now I don't need to go check what Decatry entrance is, because I know that it's Decatry, because we're not randomizing entrances. How's the game sound, by the way? Is it good volume? I've been tweaking a little bit to try and make it so that it's less loud for me, but it's still a good volume on stream. But it's possible that maybe I stuffed it and it's too loud for everyone. Okay, so I think I'm going to do my usual start of... Oh, cool, I got duck nuts for free. That's good, I don't have to go buy them. I'm going to do... Oh, beans early. Yeah, go to market, do the shops in market, including night market. Go to adult, do the shops in Kakariko and Goron City. And then, depending on what items I find, I guess, go back to child and try and do some stuff as child. If I can find Deku Sticks, then I can more or less clear all of Deku Tree. There's only one check that I can't get in there, so that's probably worth doing. Oh, Thieves' Hideout keyring as well, okay. That's nice to have. Anything that means I don't have to visit an area multiple times is good. Which is why, ideally, I want to find, like, Bomb Shoes or Slingshot or... Well, I guess a Boomerang would be ideal, because then I can not only check everything in Deku Tree, I can actually get everything in Deku Tree if some of the items are actually good. So yeah, I'm going to hold off going and planting beans in the Lost Woods until I find a bottle, I think, because... Oh, more Deku Nuts. That's nice. Saving money. Yeah, if I can avoid having to go to Lost Woods multiple times, that would be good. If I can come back once I've got a bottle, then I can get the business scrubs and the hints and the soil patches, and I can plant beans, and I can do Ocarina game. So like the only thing I'm missing then is the grottos with explosives and the target of the woods, and that's okay. I only have to come back for like one thing. I don't mind. So I'm going to want to farm some rupees here from the bridge, I think. Get up to 99. I guess 98, because there's 60 rupees to get here. But I'll get another rupee from the pot that I'm about to use to kill the Skulltula in the guard hut. So it actually works out perfectly. Is it your birthday? Was it? Oh no, it's not my birthday. It's Colin Farrell's birthday, which is why I've named the file name. My name is not Colin. Okay, Din's Fire is nice. Even though I can't do anything with it right now, it does allow me to equip swap stuff as adult, which is always good. No, my birthday... I don't know. I'm pretty sure that it's not doxing myself to say when my actual birthday is, I guess. My birthday is in November. Okay, Bow 115. And Child Bazaar. And we've also got Frog for 165, okay. Okay, that's expensive. Oh, and is that Goron Tunic? It is. Okay, I will also write that down because it's good to know where that is. So I'm liking the GoldenEye music in here. GoldenEye was the first Nintendo 64 game I ever owned or played. Because it came with a console. I got it for Christmas. I forget when I got it for Christmas. What year it was, but it was very, very formative, I think. So that's a bottle in Child Potion Shop. I played so much. Oh, and there's stone as well. Stone for 200. Wow, a lot of expensive stuff. Okay, I'd love to find a wallet. So let's get some sticks. I'll get 4 sticks. Because with the 20 rupees I'm going to spend on the slingshot game, that puts me at 60 rupees below max, which means that I can go and do one trip outside and be full again. I remember getting the invincibility cheat while a baby was just looking after me. I ran out of my bedroom after a grueling 4 hours and kissed my dog in excitement. Yeah, I was not very good at the single player in GoldenEye, but I was pretty good at the multiplayer. At least in my friends group, I was pretty good at the multiplayer. I spent a lot of time playing multiplayer GoldenEye. Let's not miss these. There we go. Oh, okay, well then I don't need to worry about farming rupees at all, I guess, because there's 20 in the chest here. So, oh, the crate. So yeah, let's just head on up here. I just remember, yeah, I had an action replay for my Nintendo 64. Can I equip beans? I can't equip beans. And my brother, who was 6 years younger than me, was mucking around with it and accidentally like deleted all of the GoldenEye cheat codes off it. And I was a bit upset. And my dad either wrote to or sent an email to the company that made the action replay saying what had happened. Okay, bottle of Bigoran, write that down. And so they emailed him several sheets of paper with like all of the original cheat codes, but then a bunch of other cheat codes that weren't initially included on the action replay. And so I had like mega cheat codes, which is pretty neat. And yeah, kind of nice of my dad to do that, I guess, because he wasn't a gamer. He didn't play games or really understand video games very much, but he knew, I guess, that it was important to me, and so he took the time to do it. Okay. So we'll do the rest of the checks here. I think it probably is a good idea to go to Adult and go to CAC and do and Goron City, because that's 3 shops, which is 12 checks, which is like quite a lot. Rather than going directly to Decatree, because I could beat Decatree right now, but I wouldn't be able to get all the checks, and I don't want to have to come back to Decatree if I don't have to. So yeah, I think I'll stick to my original plan of going to CAC as Adult, doing the shopping and stuff. Ice arrows early, that's nice. If I can find magic, then Ice Cavern becomes an attractive prospect. Okay, there's a Hylian Shield. That's great. And let me see if these are cheap. Not very, okay. So, yeah, let's go to Adult. I can go to CAC, I can do stuff at CAC. I can get one of the sculptures on Death Mountain Trail. I don't think I have enough time to get both of them. Giant's, okay, don't care about Giant's Knife. Don't care about that. Okay, Final Frogs is junk, that's good to know. And Wasteland is foolish, that's also good to know. Though, it's also usually the case, I think, that Wasteland is foolish. Similarly to Outside Ganon's Castle often being foolish, because there's only 2 checks outside Ganon's Castle, there's only 3 checks in Wasteland, so chances are there's not going to be something good there. Okay, some more money. Let's put that there. That's it, I guess. Okay. So, yeah, I can go get Hookshot Hint as well. I think the last few seeds I've played has been real, like, feast or famine with Hookshots. I've either not had Hookshot at all, or I've found Hookshot and Longshot. Which definitely isn't typical, I think. Oops. And I will farm some extra rupees here. Just to get up to closer to 99, because it's easier to farm them here than it is to farm them in CAC. Oh, I learned something recently, which I probably should have known. I guess I half knew it. I didn't fully know the whole details, but so when you give the guard at the top of Kakariko the Keaton mask, you will then get a discount on Hylian shields if you buy them. Like, you'll talk to the shopkeeper and he'll say, oh, like, oh, you're like, I don't know, you're a friend of the guard or something, like, I'll give you a discount. And so normally they cost 80 rupees, right? But with the discount, they cost less than 80 rupees, but the amount that they cost less than 80 rupees is random, and that was the bit that I didn't know. I knew that you got a discount, but I didn't know that the discount was a random amount between 5 and 40 rupees in increments of 5. Okay, Serenade at 20 skulls. Because I was under the impression that the discount was a constant amount. Okay, Nurse Love at 40. Technically don't really need that, but I'll write it down just in case. Yeah, so I'd bought the shield before and got the discount and expected to have a certain amount left of rupees and had a different amount. And now I understand why. Okay, Sunsong at 50 sculptures is not great because I want Sunsong, so I don't have to spend so much time waiting around for time of day. Yeah, you still have to have 80 rupees, which is kind of weird. That they make you have 80 even though it's not going to charge you 80. I've definitely come a cropper of that in the past. I'm like, oh, I've got the discount. I don't have to have all of the rupees, but no, you do. They won't let you buy it. So, okay, let's get the hookshot hint. Let's keep our fingers crossed for it being somewhere easy to find. Decatree, okay, that is really good. So in that case, maybe I do want to... Well, I mean, I'm gonna finish what I'm doing in CAC first, but like, I definitely want to go to Decatree very quickly, because unless it's one specific check, then I can get all of them, and if it isn't that specific check, then I can also get that check with the hookshot, because yeah, there's one check that I can't collect without boomerang or hookshot. But if I find hookshot before I get to it, then I can get it. So that's good news. Let me grab some nuts from here. I've been having a bad time with Dampier recently. He's been pretty dead-eyed with the fire and just like landing it directly on my head as I try and run around corners and stuff. So hopefully he goes a little easier on me today, because I don't relish getting hit by the flames. And also, you know, we want to go fast. Going fast means not getting comboed by Dampe. So this is right about where I say it seems to be going well so far, and then I get jinxed. But it does seem to be going well so far, so yeah, you're gonna get a comfortable time here. Like a 51, 52. Ooh, that was that was close. Oh, a 50. Okay, fast and thorough, and it looks like I do need to move this timer slightly. There we go. Vanille, hello, welcome in. It is Colin Farrell's birthday today, which is why my file name is Colin. I've decided. Oh, Slingshot. Okay, this is really good. I'm definitely going back to Child as soon as I'm done shopping. Yeah, I've decided that for file names, I'm going to look on Wikipedia for things that happened on this day, and then I'm going to name the file after something that happened today. So there weren't any suitable like feast days or international. Like I think it's like today is like International Giving Up Tobacco Day or something, but that doesn't really fit neatly into a file name. But it is also Colin Farrell's birthday, so today we're Colin. And also, while we're here, let me. This is something that I'm really, really bad at remembering to do. There we go. Actually giving shoutouts. I don't have Moobot or anything like that, so I have to do it. Ooh, and there's a wallet. Oh, this seed is off to a fantastic start. Because I already know that there's a bunch of stuff that I need a wallet for. Nope, missed it. Let's try that again. So, oh my god. Okay. So, yeah, I now can buy bow, I can buy a frog, I can buy Goron tunic, I can buy Stone of Agony. Okay. This is lovely. Colin is Colin Farrell, Irish actor, who is in many things. So, okay, I can do... I guess I still should go to Goron City, because I can check Goron Shop, which is a better prospect now that I have even more rupees. So we'll get into Potion Shop through the wall here, and then head on up to Goron City, and do some stuff in there, and then... Come on. There we go. And then... Ooh, magic and a bottle? I'm being spoiled. Okay, well, there's magic. And there's a bottle. Okay, okay. I know I said I wanted to have slightly easier settings so the seed wouldn't take as long. I didn't mean give me the babiest of baby seeds. Not that I'm complaining, I guess, but this might end up being a short one because I know that Hookshot is in Decatree, so we're about to go get Hookshot. I've already found a wallet that unlocks a bunch of stuff. I guess all I'm missing now is explosives, and then we're really off to the races. So, yeah, if I'm quick, I can get one of the sculptures here. Then I can check Medigor. I could even get what Medigoron's selling if it's something that I want. I can check Goron Shop. And then, yeah, head out the top of Death Mountain, back down to CAC, check Bazaar, and then back to Child, I think, is the plan. Okay, just a skull token. Oh, and I didn't check what was on top of the Dongus Cabin, but that's okay, we can get that on the way down. Whoops. I meant to grab onto the edge. I guess it doesn't really matter that much, it wastes a little bit of time. Rupees? Just a couple of rupees, okay. So let's get quick put away. We can go and talk to Medigoron and also blow up the bomb to stop the Rolling Goron. Okay, there we go. I guess that the Rolling Goron is Colin the Goron, because he has the same name as your file name. Decunuts, no thank you. And here we have... Okay, we already had that hint. So let's go stop this guy. So the reason this works, because I have quick put away, I'm doing random, like, all sorts of weird damage values when I crouch stab, including Din's Fire, which will explode bombs, which is how I'm able to crouch stab that bomb and blow it up. And because I'm also doing ice arrow damage, and in randomizers, ice arrows can be set to do blue fire, and blue fire breaks mud walls, then the ice arrow damage that I'm doing with my crouch stab is able to break mud walls, which is how I could get through to Medigoron there. So that's a rando exclusive trick, that one. Breaking the mud walls with QPA. More sticks. How much is more sticks? 110. I may as well get that. Because I can farm rupees pretty quickly here, and having 20 sticks when I go back to Child would be very handy. So we'll do a little bit of back and forth here to farm up rupees. And I guess I should also get this one. Oops. Okay, 20 rupees on top of the volcano. That's fine. We don't need to get that. Oh, I should probably get a heart as well. There we go. Is there any reason not to go all the way up to 200? I guess I'm gonna be left with 90. I still need to. Okay, I'm gonna need to go back to Bazaar and buy stuff there potentially if there's anything good in Bazaar. So maybe I don't buy the sticks actually, because like, do I really need 20 sticks? It's nice to have, but I guess I can pick them up as Child at some other point because I've got so much other stuff I want to buy, and farming rupees for all of it is going to be a real pain. So maybe I do just, yeah, I'll leave the sticks for now. Okay, I won't even write it down because it's not important. If I'm back there at some point and I have the money to spare, I will buy the sticks, but 10 sticks should be fine. So, okay, still no explosives. No trade items. I'm gonna nip out the top and back in real quick just to reset the timer. And then I'll grab the item that's in the little nook on the wall. Because I don't have enough time to get the sculpture on the boulders on the path out there. Because I had to waste a bit of time farming rupees outside of castle. Oh my god. This seed, so generous. Okay. Having Ocarina this early? I'm not going to have to do Ocarina items even once, which is... Oh, I feel spoiled. Okay, we already know that Bigoran has a bottle. I guess we don't really care about that much anymore because we have a bottle. We only need the one. Because we have... Yeah, the only other place where I want more than one bottle is if I'm doing Ice Cavern. Because... if you have 2 bottles, it just makes doing Ice Cavern a little bit quicker. You can get blue fire in both the bottles and not have to do so much backtracking. But we have magic and ice arrows, and we know where a bow is. So I don't even need the second bottle. So actually, I'm gonna remove that from my notes because we don't need to know about it, and I want to keep my notes shorter and neater. Okay. That also means that, as far as I'm aware, there's no items that cost more than 200 rupees. So this is an early shopping spree seed, I think. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 things I want to buy in market as child, most of which are like over 150 rupees. So we're gonna have to do a lot of. Oh, we get a cheap tunic. Okay, well that means that we don't have to buy that in Bazaar as child, at least. Any of these super cheap? No. Okay. Oh, and I can go and do Windmill Guy as well. Because now I have an Ocarina. I should pick up bugs while I'm here as well, because it's just a short detour up to Graveyard to get them. Although, actually, well, no, I can pick him up as child when I go to the castle. It's not that far out of the way. Oh, and this seed is so kind. It's refilling my wallet for me and everything. As smooth as this has been going, I already have the hookshot hint. Hookshot is in Deku Tree, and I can full clear Deku Tree. So, yeah, but it's looking pretty good. Okay, so just, yeah, straight back to... Wait. Let me equip this. Okay, so let's go back to Temple of Time. The timer under the main timer is the time until Navi text pops up. And if it's green, it's the time until the currently, like, on-screen Navi text prompt will go away. Because I find myself sometimes forgetting, like, do I only need to wait 30 seconds for Navi text to pop up, or am I going to have to wait, like, 3 minutes, or whatever it is? So, okay, that can go there, that can go there. Can we... I think we still... I still can't actually get the cursor onto beans to equip beans, but that's not the end of the world. Because once we get hookshot, I will be able to, and we know that hookshot is in... Deku. So, I wanted to go get bugs before I go back to... Kiri. I should wait until nighttime. I'm gonna go to castle and wait for it to be nighttime. I should have... If I'd have gone to castle as adult, it would have set it to nighttime. Because entering castle as adult just sets it to nighttime, which can be helpful. But it's not the end of the world to just have to go here and wait a little bit, because I have to pick up bugs anyway. Watch now that, like, as wonderful as the start of the seed has been, light arrows are going to be impossible, or, like, they're going to be 5 items deep in some really, like, convoluted chain. What time of day is it? Okay, we have a little bit of waiting around to do, so with that in mind, is there anything I can do in Hyrule Field while I'm waiting? Anywhere I can go to just pass time of day without having to stand around doing nothing? I guess I could make a quick detour to Gerda Valley. Maybe. Oh no, I can go to CAC. Let's go to CAC, and I can do the day CAC stuff, and then I can do night CAC. Whoop! Don't fall in the river. I can do night CAC stuff as well. Because yeah, I have everything I need to do all of the sculptures in CAC, and then once it's night time, I can save warp to Kokiri and do Deku Tree and stuff. So yeah, we can do Cuckos. If I had explosives, I'd go to bottom of the well. Although, no, it makes more sense to get hookshot and then go to bottom of the well, because that way I can get the 3 items in the Lake cage. And save myself a key. Okay. I hate it when I get a big rupee and it's... Oh, what am I doing? I had stuff to buy in market. I completely forgot. I needed to buy... I guess, well, the only thing that would have helped me right now is Stone of Agony. But it's not worth running back there to get it. So, okay. Remember next time to buy that. That was super inefficient. If I had bought Stone of Agony, then I would currently be on 0 rupees, and I would have gone back up to 200 from Andrew giving me the huge rupee there. That's a shame. The game was trying to be even nicer to me, and I messed up. Because, yeah, Bo doesn't help me as child, Frog doesn't help me as child. Although, I mean, I could get Frog, and I can turn in Frog as child. But I like to have a trade item. Oh no, actually, I was going to say, I like to have a trade item because it allows you to unfreeze King Zora as adult. But I have magic and blue fire arrows, and I'm about to get Bo, so I don't actually, yeah, I don't need to worry about that. I can just shoot him with an arrow. So we'll just wait around a little bit for it to night time. I'll get all the night checks here, including Dampé, and then I'll save warp back to Deku. I'll beat Deku Tree, get Hookshot, then I can do Lost Woods stuff. Yeah. Feeling pretty good about this start. Once I find explosives, then there's... yeah, it's just a matter of going around and collecting a ton of checks once I find explosives, I think. So let's get all of this stuff. Okay, free stick. Not really the most exciting, but I'm never sad to get more Deku sticks, because running out of Deku sticks is bad. Because if you have 1 Deku stick, you can use that to farm as many Deku sticks as you want. But if you have no Deku sticks, then you've got to rely on finding a Deku stick. And there's bombs. My god, this seed! What is going on? Okay, so let's put them there. This is the best start to a seed I think I've had possibly ever. Like, the only thing that makes this better now is if I find Zelda's Lullaby really soon. Because I already know where Storms is. It's at Zora's Fountain. And I can do every check in Zora's Fountain, unless it's like really expensive at a shop and I don't have enough rupees for it. But other than that, I can get every single check in there. Which is wild. So I'm going to have Storms really early as well. This is turning into one of those seeds where, like... oh, we even have Scale? My god. Okay, so now okay, after Dampé, maybe I do bottom of the well. Or, no. Okay, I still want to do Deku first, because I want Hookshot, because Hookshot lets me get more stuff in bottom of the well. And if I can find a key, then that means I can check the whole thing. Oh no, but I don't have Choose. I have Bombs. If I had Choose, I could do Dead Hand. So, okay, like, we can check this. We can get it later if it's something good. It's not, okay. Although, well, we do want Sculptural tokens, because I know that Sun Song is 40 Skull tokens and Serenade is 20. And I like to have Serenade, and Sun Song is very helpful for, like, quality of life stuff. Although it doesn't, yeah, it doesn't give you that many items, so... so I was... oh, yeah, I was just gonna save walk back to... So, Okay, first things first, I'll get the sculpture behind the house here, because otherwise I will absolutely forget. I really wish I had Prelude, because then I could just pop to market really easily and buy those items that I forgot to get. Spirit Key, okay. Actually, yeah, I guess that's one of the things I've noticed. When you have a seed that gets off to a really, really good start, it's often the case that keys are the limiting factor. Because it doesn't matter how many items you have, if you don't have any keys, you can't make any progress in the dungeons. So, I guess we're going to be hunting for keys. I'm going to need... Well, assuming I find hover boots, I'm going to need 2 forest keys. I can get by with just 2 water keys. Technically 1 shadow key is enough, although 2 makes it a lot more likely that I actually find the boss key. And then fire, I like to have like 5 fire keys. Although I think I can do fire with only 4. It depends if there's any items that are good in the little loop that leads to the boss key chest. Because if there's not, you can save a key. So this is where having stone would speed things up a little bit, because we could skip a lot of stuff. Although, thinking about it, whenever I find stone really early, it just means that I have no hearts, because I skip all of the chests with heart pieces in, and then I end up getting one shot by iron knuckles and being embarrassed. So maybe it's for the best that I am currently without stone. So, yeah, we know that one of the checks in here is hookshot. Once I find hookshot... Okay, well, there's more health, that's good. If I can get up to, like, 6 or 7 hearts, then I'm pretty happy, I think. But yeah, once I find hookshot, then... I guess, like, yeah, I can equip swap it immediately, because I'm not going to need dins in here. So, yeah, it's nice. I'll be able to have hookshot at my disposal. Which means that I don't have to muck around with B1 skip, I can just hookshot up to the torch. Although I've got much more consistent with... that was close, I wasn't sure I was going to make that. I've got much more consistent with B1 skip now that I realised I was using the wrong angle for it before. I've also, not to jinx it, but I think I might have partially gotten over my mental block with mega flips. I realised I'd been rolling way too early when I was trying to do mega flips. So... when the opportunity to do one comes up, hopefully I will not fail 15 times in a row. I think... okay, fire key. I think... if I... yeah, the place that I would do a mega flip is probably Death Mountain Crater. That's where I would want to do one as child. So that might come up relatively soon, because after this I'm going to want to go back to CAC to do Bottom of the Well. And from bottom of the well, I'm going to want to go to Goron City. From Goron City, I'm going to want to go all the way up Death Mountain Trail to the top of Death Mountain Crater. So, yeah, I think that makes sense. And I even have a slingshot here, which means I don't have to try and jump slash the sculptures, which is nice. Can save some sticks. So I still haven't found hookshot yet, which is a little concerning. There it is. Okay, trying to will it into being by talking about it. The thing I was worried about was that it could have been the check that's behind the mud wall through the crawl space there, because if it was, then I wouldn't be able to get it. Or well, no, because I have bombs, so I could have tried to hover to it, but it would have been a little tricky. Okay, there we go. So let's equip swap this. If I can get the cursor onto it. Why am I so bad at equip swap? Wow, I really am bad at it. And it's a real pain to try and get the cursor onto it as well. I've got to go like a weird circuitous route. I can't just go directly onto hookshot. Am I holding... I must be holding a bad angle of the control stick or something. Or maybe my timing is just off. I swear I'm not normally this bad. What is going on? There we go. Okay, that took way longer than it should have. So let's put that there. Okay. So this is another rando, or Ship of Arcinian exclusive glitch, actually. Hookshot as child. So you can equip sort of hookshot in vanilla Ocarina of Time, and in like emulator rando. But if you try and use hookshot as child, it crashes the game. But they fixed that in Ship of Arcinian, which is nice, so now you can use hookshot as child. Well, as much as I'd like to use quick put away to break the mud wall here because it's fun and cool, I have bombs, so I don't need to. And I'm getting bullied by a plant. And yeah, now Link has a glove, because the model for using hookshot is still adult Link. Also, when you grab onto something with hookshot as child, the noise that Link makes is still the noise of adult Link. So Link's voice randomly gets deeper when he hookshot stuff as child. So yeah, it's hard to think of anything that could make this seed like better at this point without feeling like I'm being greedy. Because I've got hookshot, I've got explosives, I've got magic even. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I've got slingshot, I've got a bottle, and an ocarina. Like, yeah. I'm about to get storms relatively soon, which is really nice to get early. I'm about to get bow as well. Like, yeah. So I guess, yeah, a good place to go soon after this would be Lon Lon, because I can get all of the sculptures and stuff in Lon Lon now that I have hookshot. But I guess I can do that after Lake Hylia, because the owl can drop me near Lon Lon from Lake Hylia. Finding a Pona song actually would be amazing. If I could find a Pona song, then that just means it means I have to revisit places so much less often. Come on. Why am I so bad at this? There we go. Okay. For some reason, I have real trouble getting ISG off Goma for some reason. I don't know what it is. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm just bad at it. I guess that's also always an option. We have some water. And I will take an extra piece of heart. Okay, so ideally this is Forest Medallion? No, okay, that's alright. If I can get Forest, Fire, and Water, then I'm not too sad, because that's... Oh, and damn it, it made it daytime. I wanted it to be... Actually, no, I don't care if it's nighttime when I'm in Lost Woods, do I? Not as child. Okay, that's fine. That's actually fine. So let's go do Lost Woods stuff. We can do everything here apart from Soraya's song for Skull Kid. Oh, and I can also finally actually equip these. Let's put them... Actually, no, yeah, I'll equip beans as and when I need to, because everything else is more useful. So yeah, this sort of scenario is okay. So Nocturne is junk anyway. Let me write that down. So I don't have to worry about getting the three three medallions for the Nocturne cutscene at least. But yeah, this scenario is one where I kind of don't do very well, where I've got so much stuff I could check. It's hard to know what I should check, like where I should go next. Because I definitely want to go to Lake Hylia fairly soon, so that I can get Scarecrow's song. Because I've got a hookshot. I'm about to go and do Dodongo's Cavern. I want Scarecrow's song. But what else do I want to do? I mean, if I'm going to do Lake Hylia, I may as well go to Gerudo Valley first, because it leads right there, and I can put a bug in the soil patch. And then, yeah, shopping I definitely want to do, but I can do that before I go back to adult. Down, right, left. Down, right, left, up. Okay, are we going to get all 5 notes? Down, right, left, up. No, okay. Down, right, left, up, right. Down, right, left, up, right. Wonderful, hello! Welcome in, good to see you, how you doing? And once again, wishing I had Stone of Agony so I could speed up a bit. Okay, Iron Boots are in the market as well. That must be either Bombchu Bowling or the Treasure Chest game, but that's also really good. Wow. Okay, I don't have any songs that I can play for the frogs. But I do know that Storms is at Fountain, so maybe I want to go to Fountain next after this. Because getting Storm, the earlier you get Storms, the less you have to backtrack. Because you can get the Storm's Grottos the first time you go somewhere. Oh. Shadow Key, that's nice. Yeah, I'm really struggling to think, like, in what order should I be doing stuff now? Because if I do go to Zora's River, they're gonna have to, unless well, no, because I have Silver Scale actually, so I can go directly to Lake Hylia. So yeah, actually, I think that works out pretty well. Another work weekend, but it's the last one of this night shift cycle. I'm happy to hear that. I count myself fortunate that I've never had to work a night shift. I don't think I would do very well with a night shift, especially not the transition from days to nights sounds absolutely awful. So I hope you're looking forward to not being on night shifts anymore. Come on, let me get ISG, please. Okay, I'll just waste sticks because it's quicker. Got these. Okay. Oh, and there's a stick. Okay, so we only actually spent 1 stick on that, so could be worse. And then, okay, this time I do get ISG. Come in. There we go, okay, just to open the gate, because at some point I'll probably want to come back here. So let's go to Zora's River. But I want Song of Storms. Do I go quickly shopping? Maybe I do. I've got bombs, I can super slide. Yeah, okay, let's go. Let's do a quick shopping trip. Oh no, Storms is in Fountain. But I wanted, yeah, actually, okay. It makes sense for me to enter Zora's Road from the bottom, because I have to come all the way to the bottom to get the Cuckoo anyway. So it's actually better to enter from the bottom. Because I'm going to need to take the Cuckoo all the way up to the top just to be able to get in. So is it only an item randomizer? Could enemies also be randomized? Yeah, so an option, like there are options to randomize the enemies as well. But I just don't play with that option turned on, I guess, because part of it is that it potentially makes things a lot harder depending on what the enemies are that spawn in different areas, because some enemies are like much harder to kill than others. But also I think it would make me get really confused, because there's some rooms where, like, in order to make progress you have to kill all the enemies in the room, and if one of those enemies is like a weird one that you can't find because it's like hidden in under the ground or something. Claim check, okay. Then yeah, it can be a bit odd if the enemies you're expecting aren't there. But who knows? Maybe for if I have like an entire day that I want to spend streaming, I'm gonna do like a entrance randomizer, enemy randomizer, randomize absolutely everything, and we'll see what happens. It'll probably be like unplayably chaotic, but hopefully still fun. The trick with doing like lots and lots of randomization is that it just every extra thing you randomize increases the chance that the seed is impossible, which is not good. I'm gonna skip the grotto up there because I want to get into Zora's Fountain at nighttime. Oh wait, Storm's at Fountain. Okay, Fountain, not Zora's Domain. Nevertheless, I want to get in there at nighttime because then I can get the Sculptural token. But yeah, okay, it's not guaranteed that I find Storms here at all, because there's a bunch of checks that I can't actually get right now, and there's some checks as adult as well. How did I miss that? Come on. It's been a long time since I missed the jump there. And then I threw the Cuckoo. Okay, well, I guess we're going back down to... Oh no, maybe we're okay. If I'm lucky, the Cuckoo stays there on the path, and I don't have to go all the way back down. Random gravity for each... that sounds like a bad time. Okay, I was lucky the Cuckoo didn't run all the way back, but I think I'm going to be too late to get in before it's nighttime still, which is annoying. Because I really want to find Storms. Yeah, okay, that was the sound of it becoming daytime. With that in mind, I will go back for that grotto, because I really want it to be... crap. Why am I so bad at controlling Cuckoos? That's okay. I can mega flip to the grotto. There's definitely a lot of... I mean, like, Vanilla knows better than anyone the kind of random stuff you can have turned on. Like, there is always a Floor Master chasing you is an option that you can have for this game, which definitely makes things tricky. Get a good angle here. Okay, that should be good. And now, as I was saying earlier, I got a little bit better at mega flips, so of course I immediately fail it. I'm having to like unlearn the incorrect muscle memory. I somehow got it wired into my my head to roll too early for mega flips, and it's been a real struggle for me to try and overwrite that incorrect muscle memory, which is a real pain. But if I concentrate a little bit, then maybe it'll be okay. Still too early. It's the really frustrating thing about this is I used to have no trouble at all with mega flips, and then at some point I just forgot how to do them, which is, yeah, irritating. Back to work. Have a good stream. Have a good work, Punderful, in as much as that's possible, and I will try and have a good stream as long as I don't keep. How did that? Surely that one worked. Come on now. A sensible thing to do would be to pause buffer this, but I don't like pause buffering. And I don't have like the frame advance pause buffer option on anyway, so pause buffering, it just means I have to press even more buttons, which means the chance of me messing up is even higher. There we go. See, it's not difficult. Okay. Let's get in here. Okay, and we are back up to full rupees. That's nice because we're about to go shopping. I should check this hint. I probably should also pick up that sculptural token, but I don't really need to. And oh yeah, I don't want to risk missing it being nighttime again after missing it once already. This is why Sunsong is very helpful, because it doesn't matter what time you go in somewhere, you can just make it nighttime. Which is very, very good if, like me, you suck at routing out time of day properly. Okay. Again. This is no good. Let's try this again. Oh, come on. Okay, so what happened just then is the Cucko was supposed to land up on this and then sit and hop for a bit, but he landed like, I guess like a pixel inside and then hopped up, and so skipped the standing around hopping bit. And has now, oh my god. This is abysmal. Twice failing it and twice losing the Cucko. Okay, well, it's good practice for more mega flips, I guess. And apparently I need the practice. Wow, okay. This is what happens when the game gives me a really, really nice seed, is that I squander it by wasting half an hour in Zora's River doing absolutely nothing. Okay. There we go. So, okay, now I will pick up that sculptural token, because I have time to kill. And then I will go and jump behind the waterfall immediately, and I can just wait behind the waterfall for it to be nighttime, and I don't have to worry about running out of time. Okay. Okay, now I was going to say, once I've let go of this chicken, I'm going to collect that sculptural token, but it doesn't play any kind of like little cutscene, so I don't have to worry about... If it had been like a major item, Link would have done the thing where he stops and holds it over his head, and the Cucko would have run off. But because it's a sculptural token, I didn't have to worry about that. Which is a relief. Okay, this time, third time's the charm. Jumping behind the waterfall. An incredibly easy trick that I should not be messing up. There we go. Okay, so now we wait for it to be nighttime. And hopefully... actually, I guess right now, there's the sculpture on the wall, the sculpture in the tree. Those are the only two checks I can get in Fountain's Child, so it's not actually... We don't actually have a very good chance of finding storms here, so maybe this was a bad idea. The main reason I'm coming here is actually to check Zora's Domain. Because there's the shop there, that's 4 checks. The diving game, the torches, and then I can take the shortcut to Lakilia, which is where I want to go anyway. So hopefully, I mean, even if we don't find storms in Zora's Fountain, it'll still be broadly where I wanted to go anyway. I just wanted to go there a bit quicker than I ended up going. Thankfully, at least we didn't have to spend that much time standing around waiting for it to be night. If you discount the 2 full days that I spent wasting time in the river. Okay. So yeah, I want to grab more nuts, more sticks. And in here we have nothing, unless that's a really cheap skull token. I don't think I want to bother spending money on that. Let me grab another stick. Okay. So diving game, then fountain, then torches, I think. Okay. Forest key. Which check is that? That is the minuet. The forest check. Okay. Which is kind of nice because I'm going to have to go there before I go to Forest Temple, which means that I will just get a key before I enter Forest. Okay, what's our diving minigame music going to be? It's somewhat appropriate. This I can see this being like doing a minigame where you've got a time limit music. Okay. The other day when I was playing off stream, I was pretty tired. I think it was quite late at night, and I did the diving mini game and then just forgot to pick up the prize. I don't think it ended up being a major item, at least, but it's definitely one of the sorts of mistakes that, you know, you're 6 hours into the randomizer and you give up and check the spoiler log, and it's like, light arrows are diving mini game. You're like, didn't I do that? But no, you messed up, because you're an idiot. And by you, I mean me. Okay. Fountain, we can get 2 checks there. I don't need to bother going into Jabu because I know that it's Jabu and I don't have Boomerang yet. And I can't get the Fairy Fountain, so yeah, we'll just get the 2 Sculptures, get the 2 Gossip Stones, and then back out. If we're lucky, one of these is Storms. If we're unlucky, it's the Sculpture at the top as adult, or the Fairy Fountain, because those are locked behind other items. Okay, well it wasn't that one. Oh. Oh, gold scale. Okay, that's actually quite nice. Water key, Death Mountain Crater. I don't think I got that, so I will write it down. Okay, so let's light the torches and then head through to Lake Hylia. Although, do I? Okay, if I take the shortcut to Lake Hylia, do I then go directly to Gerudo Valley so I can get the checks so I can get there? Because I want to take the owl to leave Lake Hylia, because that puts me near Lon Lon, because I want to do Lon Lon next, which is better. I don't actually know. I think I will. I'll go. Oh yeah, because I have hook shot. Means I can get the Sculpture above the little bridge as child, so I can get an additional check. I can get everything apart from the cow in Gerudo Valley, so I should go there and do that. I'd love to. Okay, if I can find a Pona song, then we're really in business. But I guess that would be asking a lot. So yeah, let's just go through here. I'll immediately detour to... Well, I'll check what the underwater item is, and then I'll immediately detour to Gerudo Valley. Although, wait, it's nighttime right now. In fact, it's very early night, so I should get the Sculptures here, because it might not be nighttime next time I come. So, scratch what I said. We're not going directly there. We're going and getting this stuff. Okay, more bombs. I could actually do Gerudo Fortress's Child, because I have Hookshot. It's kind of tempting, just to get it done. If I had Bomb Choose, I would definitely go up to Gerudo Fortress's Child, because I could do GTG and get all of the chests really easily with Vine Clip. Okay, if this is not something good, I'm happy. Yep. Okay, I don't have to swim across. And then I'll get the scrubs here. I guess it's not the end of the world if I clear Lake Hylia, then go to Gerudo Valley, and then come back to Lake Hylia, because I'll just directly catch the owl. Because I even have gold scale, so I can actually do the lab dive as well, which is nice. So yeah, I'd love to find Bomb Choose. I wouldn't mind finding Lens of Truth, because there's a chance that Treasure Chest Game is where Iron Boots are, and having Iron Boots early is nice. Okay, another Shadow Key. I think I'm going to go to Shadow Temple really early. Having 2 Shadow Keys means I can do a lot of checks in there. Because I've got Hookshot, so I can get in. Yeah, I can't get to the boss, but I can check a lot of Shadow Temple. So I probably should do that. Oh yeah, this. And I don't need to plant a bean here because I have Hookshot, and I'm about to get Scarecrow Song. Oh, but I should get ISG because I want to farm bombs, so let's do that. And I'll get Lab Dive before I take the owl, I guess. Or no, because I'm going to go to Gerudo Valley, that's right. Gerudo Valley first, then back down here, and then the owl. Okay. I guess strictly speaking, I should be doing Lab Dive now because there's a small chance that it's Epona's song, and that means that I only have to go to Gerudo Valley once as child, but I'm willing to take my chances that it's not Epona's song. So let's get fishing out of the way. I've been having relatively good luck with fishing recently. That the fish have been biting fairly enthusiastically. So hopefully that continues, because fishing is slow. There we go. That was pretty good. How are we doing on sculptures? Okay, I got 15. So Serenade is at 20. I'd like to have that before I go back to adult, because it means getting back to Lake Hylia is way quicker. So yeah, okay, I'll do Lab Dive, then I'll go to Gerudo Valley. Then I'll take the owl and I'll do Lon Lon night stuff. And then is there anything after that that makes sense to do as child? Oh yeah, then I should go to Bottom of the Well. I'll do Bottom of the Well as child. Not that I can do it as adult anyway, but yeah, go to Bottom of the Well, because I can get everything apart from Dead Hand there, I think. Oh no, I don't have any keys. So yeah, there's a few things I can't do in there, but I can still get a lot of checks at Bottom of the Well, so I should. And okay, odd potion. That is an item. I don't want to super slide from here. It's a little frustrating. If you try to super slide from that side of the lab, then this little that little bit there, it's too steep for you to super slide across, so you just kind of stop dead, which is annoying. I'm gonna detour slightly to the grotto over on the right here, the one that's a little bit further up, so I can get all 3 of the ones down at this corner done. Okay, that's 16 skull tokens, almost there to 20. Okay, Requiem at Dodonga's Cavern, that's really good, because that's where I'm going to do, that's the first thing I'm going to do when I go back to Adult, other than learn Scarecrow Song, so... Wow, this seed, seriously. Okay, I'm sure now that light arrows are going to be somewhere really, really hard to get, because everything else is going so well in this seed. I'm getting so many good items early. I'm getting like really, really good hints for where stuff is. That means I can pick it up pretty early. Let me back up. So I probably should go into the cow grotto that is just outside Gerudo's Valley, because there's a sculpture in there I can get. But I kind of want to get a Pona Song before I go in there, because otherwise I have to go in twice. I also will have to. Oh no, I won't have to waste a stick because I have Din's Fire. So actually, yeah, I will go in there because it's free. It only costs some magic, so that's actually there. That's fine. Although I'll have to unequip Hookshot to do that, and then re-equip it, which is not the end of the world. So yeah, okay, I will do that. I have a good angle here. I do have a good angle. Almost perfect, actually. Except I do want to go over here, so... and I should be okay for time of day, because it's either night when I get in there, and I can get the sculpture on the bridge immediately, or it turns night while I'm there, and I can clip back up to the top with the... like the little out-of-bounds clip thing. So let's burn these webs. Let's check this. Okay, I don't need to pick that up. Okay, calm down, you. Give me your hint. Flare Dance by the Totem, Gods of Purple Ruby. Okay. Oh, and I want to put Hookshot back on. So you get to watch me painfully be bad and equip swap. Okay. That was the right timing but the wrong controller angle. This is another one where, like, there are times when I do it very consistently, and there are times like today where my muscles just forget how to do it properly. There we go, okay. So, actually, thinking about it, the time of day here is kind of awkward because it's very early morning as I'm coming in. So, I still might have to do a little bit of standing around waiting for it to be nighttime, I think, to get the sculpture of above this little waterfall. But it's not the end of the world. Actually, thinking about it, if I'm gonna clip back up to the top anyway, maybe I don't want to take the owl, because I'm not sure that it's actually faster than just leaving and running there directly. And that way I can also check the Tektite Grotto. In fact, I can get the Tektite Grotto because I have gold scales. So yeah, I think that makes more sense. I should get the Tektite Grotto. That's one strength upgrade, which is nice. Oh, did I just lose my bugs? I did. That's okay. because I don't need to put any more bugs down for a little bit. I need to be more careful with that, where I'm dropping my bugs, because if you drop them directly over the hole, then they just dig instantly, and then you can't pick them up again. You've lost your bugs. So it shouldn't happen. I should just not put the bugs down in the dangerous spot. But I never learn. So yeah, I'll pick up this item, and then I'll do the... Is it a ground clip? I forget what kind of clip it is, but I'll clip out of bounds, and that'll walk me back up to the top. There's a third fire key. 3 fire keys is enough to start doing quite a lot of checks in fire. So 2 ESS turns to the left, 1, 2, and then a side hop, and I should clip through the wall, and that'll take me back up to the top. And now I can just wait around for it to be nighttime, and I can get this sculpture. And it's going to be... Okay, not too much of a wait, but a bit of a wait. Guess I will take this opportunity to have a little bit more water, because I'm very, very bad at remembering to drink water. There's a very, very small possibility that you hear some faint little sleep woofs from the dog who's currently on my bed. He's bundled up in like 3 different types of blanket. He's been making a little nest for himself. Is that another wallet? That's really good. Okay, that means shopping in market is way easier. I don't have to keep going in and out and refilling my rupees. So I'm pretty happy about that. But yeah, okay, so we know, okay, so there's a bow, there's a frog, and there's Stone of Agony, and that's all that's left to buy, I think. Because Medigoron we didn't care about Medigoron. I guess this Carpet Guy, oh no, because we know Wasteland's foolish, so Carpet Guy is junk. So the only other thing is Granny, and that's only 100 rupees. So yeah. Feeling pretty wealthy. Oh, that was nice. The Style Child set the bomb off, so I didn't have to wait for it to tick down so much. Another Ocarina, don't need it. I'm actually going to skip that. Even in vanilla Ocarina of Time, the Ocarina of Time item is actually, like, serves no purpose. Like, you don't need the Ocarina of Time to... Okay, I'm too slow here, I'm not going to make it, unless... No. You don't actually need the Ocarina of Time to open the Door of Time. Like, if you can somehow have the Song of Time without the Ocarina of Time, then you can just play the Song of Time, and that'll open the thing. Okay, I'm gonna go shopping then, since I need to kill some time anyway. I'll get the grottos here as well. Yeah, okay. Oh, I don't know why this just popped into my head, but I was listening to a... Okay, Cowan House is junk, that's good to know, let me write that down. I was listening to a science podcast on the BBC. They're like their podcast service, and oh, amazing! Silver gauntlets as well this early. This seed is so kind. This is such a baby seed. So yeah, I was listening to this science podcast, and one of the stories they were talking about was this woman who had recently made the news because she'd been on her hen night, which is in the UK what you call a bachelorette party, I guess. And she got pretty drunk, as you tend to do, and then the next day had run a marathon and had come third in this marathon despite being hungover. And so they were talking about like how hangovers affect you and stuff like that. And listening to this story, I was reminded strongly of my sister, who is very, very into fitness and exercise and stuff, and certainly in her student days was also very much into getting very drunk. So So I sent her a link to the story saying like, oh, I saw this and it reminded me of you. And her response was, that's my friend from university. So my sister knew this person and was part of her friend group, which, yeah, that tallies with what I know of my sister. Okay, let's see. Yeah, okay, I was going to go with the other grotto. I still don't have bomb shoes. I still don't have Sunsong or lens, so I don't want to do... Oh, but I wanted to pick up more bugs, so I can do that here in this grotto. I forgot about that. Does this work? No. Does this work? No. I guess I could just bomb them. Wait, or is it this one? Hang on. Let me just get ISG, that's the sensible way to do this. Because you need to actually cut the grass. If you pull the grass up, the bugs don't spawn. Okay, there we go, there's some bugs. And we've got the bugs. Alright. And I want bugs over fish, because bugs I can put in the soil patches. Whereas... Oh no, because yeah, there'd be no reason to have fish at all, because I have a real Ocarina. If you're doing put away Ocarina items, fish is safer, because you can't accidentally lose your fish if you mess up the inputs. But you can with bugs, but yeah, if you have a real Ocarina, you don't need to worry about doing Ocarina items. Unless you have Sunsong and you're doing it in Treasure Chest game, I guess, but we don't, and we know that Sunsong is 50 gold sculpture tokens, so the way this seed is going, we're not going to get to 50 skull tokens, we're going to beat the seed before then. So I'm not going to count on having Sunsong. Okay, that's 17. Okay, so now we should head over to London, and it should be getting close to nighttime when we get there. So let's just backwalk. So, okay, the only places I really care about planting beans at this point are outside of Colossus, which I can't get to. Well, technically I could get there, but it'd be really convoluted and awkward to get there, and I know where Requiem is, so I shouldn't go and do Wasteland as Child. And then the soul patch near Forest Stage, I guess, because I want a bean to get up there. I don't need to plant a bean in Death Mountain Crater because I have hook shot, so I can get across the gap as adult really easily. I can get up. I already know the item on the volcano is junk, so yeah, I don't need to worry about that. So it's just Forest Stage and Colossus. Once again, wishing I had Sunsong so I didn't have to spend so much time standing around. There we go. Oh, and let me take all that stuff off my notes, because I found all that. Okay. So I guess Weird Egg would be nice to find before I go back to adult, because then I can have Bunnyhood as adult. And that's 7 hearts. Okay. Oops. So I don't need to open any junk chests. I've got enough health, I think. I'll probably end up finding some more heart pieces from like business scrubs or something. But I don't need to go out of my way to try and get any more health. I think I'm a bit too far to the right. Yeah. I don't know if it's this controller or if it's just me being bad, but I have a real hard time turning like by actually 180 degrees when I want to go from walking forwards to walking backwards, which means that I often end up at like a weird angle and don't end up where I want to go. Oh, and I don't have enough rupees unless this guy gives me rupees, and he doesn't. I always forget. Check how many rupees you have before you go in here. 3 shorts. Okay, I gotta hope that this gives me rupees, I guess. Or I can kill some Gways. That'll do. Oh, prescription. Okay, that's nice. So yeah, let's kill some Gways to get 3 rupees. Any rupees? Okay, there we go. Good enough. Watch, this will be a huge rupee now. Come on. No, okay. So that, okay, that's 19, so we're almost at 20. Because yeah, I'd like Serenade before I go back to Adult, because then I can just go directly to Lake Hylia, learn Scarecrow's song, do the other checks there, I guess, and then go do DC. Oh, that looks like Prelude, which is also very nice to have, because it means I can get back to Temple of Time real quick as child and not have to worry about time of day. Come on, there we go. Okay, so... yeah, one more Sculptula, and then I'm off to Death Mountain Trail and Goron City and Death Mountain Crater. And then I think I'm done with stuff as child, for now at least. Racking my brains trying to think if there's anything that I've missed. Oh, there's Lens. Perfect. So I can do Treasure Chest game before I go back to Adult. And hopefully that'll be Iron Boots, because I know Iron Boots are at market. If I can find Bomb Shoes, then I'm guaranteed, I think, to get Iron Boots. Because that's all of the checks. Oops. Camera, please. So, okay, how are we doing for keys? I've got one forest key, but I know that there's another one right outside Forest Temple. Where am I going now? I was going... oh yeah, that's right. Death Mountain Trail and stuff. Yeah, so there's... I've got enough... If I can find hover boots, I've got enough forest keys. 3 fire keys is enough to check a chunk of stuff in fire. 2 water keys is enough to check everything in water. If I can have iron boots, which I can. And then... okay, 2 spirit is not that many, and 2 shadow is enough that I can check a lot of stuff in shadow. So... yeah, when I go to Adult, I'll have plenty to do. Oh, and I've got all 4 hideout keys as well. And oh, I should have been super sliding. Oh well. Okay, so there was a... oh, and I can do bottom of the well. That's right. There was a skull token in Graveyard, and I'm tempted to go get it just so I can have 20. Oh wait, no, because 10 skulls was also a skull token, I think. So I can get up to 20, go back out, come back in, and then I can get Serenade and not have to worry about it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Well remembered. Alright, so there's Serenade. Let's go to bottom of the well, because I can check a fair amount of stuff in bottom of the well right now. Or, well, actually no, okay. I'll leave bottom of the well, and I'll go and do Death Mountain Trail and Goron City and Death Mountain Crater first, because I can do all the checks on Death Mountain Trail and Goron City and etc. Whereas I can't do everything bottom of the well, and there's a chance that I find something in Goron City or whatever that will allow me to do more in bottom of the well. Like if I find... I mean, if I find Zelda's Lullaby, that's great. If I find Bomb Shoes, or if I find a bottom of the well key, that all allows me to check more stuff there. So I think it makes more sense to leave that for now. Okay, extra money, that's good. That's seeds. Okay, don't need to worry about that. Let's get the soil patch here. The hitboxes on Skulltulas are weird sometimes, I swear. Okay, yeah, so we don't have storms because we didn't find that in Fountain, so we can't get the storm scorcher, but we can get... Does it? I think it might make sense to do Death Mountain Crater first, maybe? Well... Because if I do that... What does that actually get me? No, okay, I was going to say, because that allows me to enter Goron City from the back, but I don't actually care about doing that because I don't have Soraya's Song. So I'll just, yeah, I'll go in the normal way. I'll do Boulder Maze, I'll do the pot, I'll do the Rolling Goron. And then, yeah, then I'll come back out the top, and I can go up to the top, go into Death Mountain Crater, I can get all the checks in there, Mega Flip down to plant the the bugs in the soil, and then hookshot back across. Yeah. I can get out again once I want to do that, and then I'll take the owl back down, take hack, and then I'll do bottom of the well. Yeah, baby. Okay, that's the plan. Okay, I will take the skull token. GCG key, okay. And oh, did I didn't check this, did I? Ocarina, okay, we already found that one. So let's get this chest. Okay, well that wasn't a great start. Just didn't backflip. I don't have that many bombs. I can't afford to waste them. Okay. And it's junk anyway. Well, maybe it's bombs. It's not bombs. Okay, I've got 3 attempts at this, so let's not fail them, because otherwise I'll get soft blocked. Okay, first try. Oh, actually, yeah, I guess I don't have 3 attempts. I have 2 attempts because I need a bomb to get out of here. Alright, we've got 1 bomb left. So... let's... I guess we'll use it on the Rolling Goron. Then I can go into the shop. I don't remember if the shop has bombs. But... I can throw bombs into the pot and get bombs that way. I thought I'd missed for a second, that would have been embarrassing. Okay, so let's light the torches with quick put away. Then we can get to the shop. Grab another stick from here. And then... yeah, hopefully find some bombs, so I can do the pot. 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. I think if I do it here I might hit the bomb and explode, but I... no, okay, I messed up. I didn't want the broken stick, so that didn't work, because, yeah, alright. Well, let's try that again. Okay. Wait. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go back 1, 5. Okay. There we go. So now I should be able to light all the torches. There we go. And this will also let me open the shop. And even if there aren't bombs in the shop, I can use the bomb flower for the pot. It sucks, I don't like doing it, but okay, there are bombs. Perfect. Because we can use that to farm more bombs from the pot as well. And let me grab another stick. Okay, so briefly a bit worried about not enough bombs, but we should be good. have money. Okay, well, I will pick that up because my wallet's empty. Oh, I guess I should have picked up. I forgot. I have a 500 rupee wallet, so I should have picked up the other two as well. And let me get more bombs. I think that was the right angle. If I'm unlucky, I get the frowny face, but I think I should get the... Yeah. Alright, well, let's try that again, because I would like to fill up on bombs. And then it's... Yeah, then it's up Death Mountain Trail. Okay, I think that should be good. Might have been a little early. Fingers crossed. There we go, okay. So we're full up on bombs. Let's go to Death Mountain Crater. So, okay, yeah, in terms of items, so I know where Requiem is. I already have Silver Gauntlets, which is fantastic. I know where Iron Boots are. I know where Storms is, broadly. I guess Hammer would be nice. Zelda's Lullaby would be nice. Hover Boots would be... I think Hover Boots is number one right now. Boomerang would also be good. Boomerang, Shoes, Hover Boots are my three most wanted items, I think. So who knows, maybe we'll find some of them. And I gotta remember I didn't get the Sculpture on this trail as adult yet, because the time of day was wrong. So at some point, I guess I have Claim Check. When I come and trade in Claim Check, I can get it then. While I'm climbing the wall, I can have some more water, because I need one hand for this. Me alone, please. Okay. So yeah, do stuff in here, including a mega flip down to the bottom, and then back up to the top and take the owl, and then bottom of the well. I will take that skull token. Temple of Time is foolish. Okay, well that's fine. I don't really need to write that down. So I'm halfway to Sun Song for skull tokens, so I may as well keep collecting them. Because if I can get Sun Song, I should. I don't anticipate it being particularly impactful. Okay, we already knew that. So let's get the Deku Scrub, then I'll hop down to the bottom there, plant the bugs. I guess I don't even need the hookshot to get back up, I can just void out. Oh, Odd Mushroom, that's nice. Okay. So I have 20 bombs and 40 odd seconds to do a single mega flip. Surely not a challenge, right? Surely not a challenge. I'm still rolling too early. I need to like really consciously force myself to roll later than I think I should roll, because when I think I should roll is wrong. Yeah. So I made myself wait that time, and then I did it correctly. Okay. They didn't dig in the middle. Wonderful. So let's try that again. Okay, I think we should be good. That one dug in the hole. We have enough time to jump in the lava, which jumping in the lava doesn't burn your shield, but getting a game over here does burn your shield, which is kind of weird. Okay, please take me back down. Alright, bottom of the well. Oh, except I've lost Navi text somehow, and so I need to reset that, so... I guess we're save warping. What a pain. Was there anything else I could do here? I don't think so, right? Because, yeah, the Soraya song is the only thing I have left in Lost Woods. So, yeah, okay, let's just head back to CAG. Oh, if only I had a warp song to take me there, but I don't. See, this is why having the Navi text timer on screen is helpful, because it tells me how long I need to wait for stuff like that. And in that case, 12 minutes was decidedly too long. Luckily, it's not too slow to get back there. Especially not when you can travel at high speed backwards. Okay. Still no songs to play for the frogs in the river. Yeah, I think after bottom of the well I'm done as child for now. So it'll be back to adult, warp to Lycilia, do stuff there, learn Scarecrow song, do DC to get Requiem. And then I guess I can just go into Spirit Temple and start doing stuff in Spirit Temple as adult, because I have 2 keys and silver gauntlets. So yeah. Okay, somehow I did not press C up, even though I was absolutely hammering the button. Okay, and somehow I didn't jump slash, even though I was... Let's try this again. Okay, there we go. So if I'm really lucky, I find Zelda's Lullaby or Bomb Chews in here, because that allows me to do a few extra checks. But first things first, let's get the underwater chests. And grab an extra stick, because it's always good to have an extra stick. Oh, and I just realised I have stone, so I can... Oh, and I have bombs, so I can actually clear out of this. I don't need to save warp, which is nice. Yeah, I can peek at the chest and see if I even need to go and get them. I don't need that one. I didn't need that one either. I guess I should have looked at that, because normally I jump down here because I want to be down here, because I want to vine clip and go and beat Dead Hand, but I don't have bomb juice, so I can't do that. It's just a habit, I guess. Okay, that's nothing. I kind of hope that this is also nothing, so I don't have to do blank A again. Okay, it is. So we can go and peek what's in the coffin. It's a shame not to have a key when I'm in here, but the lack of key only means that there's 2 items that I can't check. Arrows, don't need those. Because I can hook shot into the cage with the like, which is handy. And I've got bombs to check the basement. So yeah, just the 2 dead hand checks and the 2 sculptures in the locked rooms. That's all I can't check. Okay, if this is a bottom of the well key, that's nice, because that gives me 2 extra things I can look at. Okay, another Shadow Key is also good. I think, yeah, I definitely want to go to Shadow Temple when I go back to Adult, after I'm done with Dodongo's Cavern. Okay, that's also junk. Not a lot in here, really. Also junk. I will get that. And just this chest in the basement. Okay, that's junk. Okay, fairly fast bottom of the world, but, well, I guess because I didn't have to save scum anything, and because I didn't have to do Dead Hand, which are the two bits that take the longest. I will be coming back here at some point. I'm just going to open this anyway, just because I'm here. And it's more health, okay. So... Let's go back here, and I can do treasure chest game, because it's nighttime. I'm pretty sure it's nighttime. And if we're lucky, this is iron boots. I mean, if we're really lucky, it's hover boots. But we know that iron boots are here, so there's one of three things that it could be. It could be treasure chest game, or it could be bomb tube bowling. But we can't get into bomb tube bowling. Well, we can get it. We can't do bomb tube bowling because we don't have bomb tubes. So let me equip this. I guess we're taking a dog with us. I had some astoundingly bad luck with the treasure chest game the other day. I was using the Sun Song cheese to allow you to like reset your progress if you get the wrong chest, but keep the doors unlocked. And I got 10 incorrect chests in a row, and so my progress was extremely slow. By default, I always go for the up chest rather than the down chest, and maybe that's not the best. Okay, iron boots. Oh, an ice trap. Okay, rude. All right, and we can't play, so let's just leave here the slow way, I guess. Okie dokie. So we're going to Lake Hylia, doing Lake Hylia stuff, then going to CAC and going up to Donongo's Cavern, beating Donongo's Cavern, and then I think probably going to Bottom of the Well. No, to Shadow Temple. What am I talking about? So Shadow Temple without hover boots is a little bit of a pain. Shadow Temple without Zelda's Lullaby means I can't check everything past the boat, but I can check with 3 Shadow keys. I can check a lot of stuff. With 4 Shadow keys, I can check all of Shadow. So, and if I save scum, then also I don't need more than 3. So it's possible / probable / likely that I can check everything that's possible for me to get to in Shadow. Yeah, that'll do. Oh yeah, and so it's just straight to Lake Hylia. Okay, if I don't suck, I can get the sculpture at the top here. But it's possible that I do suck, in which case I can't. Because I've not had a lot of practice at this. I think I'm getting better at this first shot. It's the second one that I'm not good at. Okay. It's been a little while since I've had to do this, so bear with me. Oh, not quite. Of course, it's gonna be daytime by the time I get up there, and I'm gonna have to stand around waiting for it to be night for the sculpture to spawn anyway. Ah, almost. Okay. Just need to adjust my aim a little bit, I guess. To like that. There we go. Okay. And now this is the bit that I'm not good at. Nice, okay. All that for a skull token. And then I have bow, so I may as well... If I could aim. Okay, blue rupee, don't care. Wonderful. So that's two things I don't have to worry about going forward. Okay, I didn't find iron boots, so I can't do the sculpture in the lab, but I can trade eyeball frog. So let's do that. Then scarecrow song, fishing, item on top of the lab. Yep, okay. I guess maybe I should have planted the bean here because it is quicker than having to play the scarecrow song. There is a bug in this version of Ship of Arcinian where the first time you get the trade item out for someone, it just doesn't register. Because I was targeting him there, standing right in front of him, and he was just like, no, I don't see this frog, you're proffering me. Oh yeah, I'm looking for bombs, that's what I'm looking for. You get one more bomb drop just to get me back up to 20. I should be spinning. Okay, never mind. There we go. Okie doke, so let's do fishing, and we'll hope that fishing is quick again. Kind of spoiled for choice for where to go. I think Shadow is the sensible place for me to go, because there's a lot of checks I can get in there. Just the wrong item. And it's close to DC. Because I'm definitely doing DC next, right, regardless. But I think Shadow makes sense because it's close to DC. It's not too bad to get in there. I can hookshot jump up. I've got a lot better at the hookshot jump into Shadow. I used to be like genuinely afraid of trying to do that trick, but now I've had enough practice at it that it's not too bad. Because yeah, nowhere else really makes that much sense to go to. I guess I could do some of Forest, but ideally I wanna be able to do all of Forest. If I could get a third Forest key, I'd be tempted to go to Forest, because then I can do all of Forest apart from the Green Poe and the basement. So that's only like 3 checks that I wouldn't be able to get. Okay, let's keep our fingers crossed for a not too slow fishing. I don't know why I don't just turn on the option that the fish bite automatically, because I have it as soon as they bite, they get caught. I guess maybe I have there's a limit to how much cheating I'm willing to do in the name of going quickly. The purist in me is like, no, you should be playing as if this is just pure unmodded vanilla Ocarina of Time. But another part of me is like, yeah, but what if I put on quick text and also made it so I didn't have to reel the fish in? Okay, yeah, so just this item, and then... I mean, or do I... No, okay, before I go to Gerudo Valley, I should see if I can find Storms and Fountain, I think. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Come back here. Okay. So, okay, if I'm lucky, then I find Greg, the Green Rupee, at some point after, or like soon before finishing Delongo's Cavern, because then I can go direct to Ganon's Castle and check everything there. But if I have to beat another dungeon to do that, well, it can't be Shadow, it can't be Spirit, it probably is not going to be Water, it can't be Fire, and it right now can't be Forest. So yeah, okay, so yeah. Unless I find Greg, I'm not going to Ganon's Castle anytime soon. So yeah, I was going to... I guess I probably would have been quicker to just save warp, wouldn't it? Or play... play Prelude. I shouldn't even be. I shouldn't be trying to super slide because there's fences in the way and I get stuck on them and have to stop anyway. So yeah, let's just go from here. Oh, and if I can get into Kak when it's still nighttime, then I can get the sculpture there as well, which is nice. Some interesting reed-end noises there. Got a Goron and a wolf howl, I guess. So I think I should make it in before it turns day. Yeah, I should be good. Oh, and I have eye drops as well as claim check. What are the... Oh, yeah, prescription. Oh, and odd mushroom. So, okay, I can't get into Granny, but I can do that after I'm done with Drago's Cabin. So I'll do that. Oh, and I can do Shooting Gallery as well, but I need it to be daytime for that. Whoop. Come on, there we go. And a skull token, that puts me at 31. Was that today? Okay, 30 wasn't anything. 40 is Nairi's Love, which I don't particularly care about. Oh, I never got the Redead Grotto here. We have nothing, okay. Oh yeah, and I should also get the scrubs in Goron City at some point. I guess, does it make sense to do that now? Before I do DC? I think it probably does, otherwise I'm going to forget if I wait till after DC to do it. So yeah, I'll do that now. Because it's only a little bit of a detour. Is there anything else I can get in Goron City since I'm going to be there? No, because I've got everything. Yeah, the only check left in Goron City after this, I think, is playing Soraya's Song for Darunia, which I can't do because I don't have Soraya's Song. And I guess I could go through to Death Mountain Crater and get the Bolero check, but I know that it's just a skull token, so I'm not going to bother with that. Okay, and I do have enough rupees this time. I have more than enough rupees. Oh, I shouldn't waste my nuts. I don't have that many nuts. Okay, more skull tokens. We're creeping up there towards 50. Wow, okay, 3 there. It's a bit unfortunate that by the time I have Sun Song, it's going to be too late for Sun Song to be any use. Like, all of the waiting around for it to be the right time of day happens fairly early in the season, in my experience. Okay, so we can just head right back down to Drago's Cabin. It's a real shame I don't have Bomb Chews, because that would speed things up a bit in DC. But who knows? Maybe I find Bomb Chews in DC. That would be nice. Now I don't get to do the fancy trick of lighting up the statue's eyes from the ground floor, which is always fun. Okay, Outside Gannon's Castle's foolish. I'm not even going to bother writing that down in my notes because it basically always is. always a relief to have Scarecrow Song and Hookshot when you come in here, because it feels bad to kill the Sculptula and see that it's like Hammer or Hover Boots or some really good item that you really want but you can't get because you don't have the items required to get up there. Okay, well in this case it was junk. So, little fun fact about this room: if you put a bomb down near the baby Dodongo, it will eat it. And I think this kills the Dodongo, but it also means your bomb doesn't explode and blow up the wall, which can be annoying. Let's see. Okay, so I don't have a Hover Boot, so I do have bombs. So yeah, okay, I don't need to worry about being slow in the room upstairs. I can just ground jump. Oh, I'm pretty sure that didn't come across on the mic, but I just did a real like jaw cracker of a yawn. I've been getting my sleep schedule back on track recently, actually, but it has been kind of up the spout a little bit. I've been applying for jobs this last week, and so I've been trying to like get up at a sensible job time and doing like a day's work looking for jobs. But that's after a month of not doing that and staying up till silly hours and waking up at noon and stuff. So it's a little, a period of adjustment is occurring. Okay, good item. Bomb shoes, please. That would be very nice. Wow, long shot. What was I saying earlier, right? It's feast or famine for me recently with hook shots. I either find 2 or none. And I guess today is a 2 day, so that's nice. That means I can do more in Water Temple without Iron Boots or Hover Boots. So now Water Temple is looking a little bit more enticing. Only a little bit though, because yeah, I don't have Song of Time, which is one of the things I really want for Water Temple to get past the room after Dark Link. It's a skull token. I will take that. I can even get this item right now if it's something good. It's always a bit of a pain to have to come back to this room. Sure, I'll get that. It's not something good, but it is something I may as well pick up. I can skip the rupees because I'm doing pretty well for cash. And here we have nothing. Okay. I guess in a way, it's good that I don't have bomb juice here, because I'd be using Deku nuts to blow them up and I would rapidly run out of nuts, so my low amount of nuts is not hurting me too much in here, due to my lack of bomb juice. Oh, sorry, I'm yawning again. I really am sleepy today, I guess. Okay, another skull token. I probably shouldn't be bothering to pick them up, really, because, like, what are the chances that Sun Song is in any way useful? It's 2 checks, right? But I guess better safe than sorry. Because, the last thing I would want is... I still can't find light arrows after 5 hours, and I go and get the hint. Okay, there's bomb shoes. Better late than never. I got my hopes up for a second there. If that hadn't actually been Boomerang, then that would be amazing. Because then I can go beat Jabu as child. But, what was I saying? I fully forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, getting Sun Song or not. It doesn't cost very much to just go and pick up the chests, I guess. And I don't want to risk a situation where it turns out that that light arrows are in the graveyard, and like the only check left in the graveyard is the Sunsong Grave. Okay, another good item. DC. Quite a lot of stuff in here. There's Requiem. Okay, yeah, we knew that was here. Okay. So let's do this. I have a really bad habit of accidentally just jumping directly off the skull here, so let's avoid that. I think the reason that the bomb I dropped as I was going over the bridge didn't work was because I was too far away and not facing it, and so the explosion, like the bomb exploded, but the explosion didn't actually like exist because I wasn't looking at it, which is an annoying property of bombs in this game. Oops. So yeah, let's get some more explosives here. This pot is guaranteed to always contain explosives, and if you reload the pot, you can get 2 explosive drops, which is nice. There we go. Alright, second to last check. I guess if you don't include whatever the boss has. Bomb juice? No bomb juice. Oops. There we go. So yeah, I think it still does make sense to go to Shadow Temple after this, but I want to go to Gerudo Fortress. Because then I can go into GTG, and there's a lot of stuff to check in GTG. I can get the stuff in Gerudo Valley, other than the storms check. I guess actually thinking about it, oh no, but I can't get. I was going to say thinking about it, I should go and try and get storms from Fountain, but I can't actually get behind the waterfall because I don't have Lullaby and I don't have Hover Boots, and I don't know the Mega Side Hop trick to get back there. Okay, that's junk. Don't have to worry about that. Thinking about it, how much can I get done in GTG? It's quite a lot. So there's a few chests I can't open because I don't have enough keys, but I can see if they're good or not because I have stone, so it's possible that I don't even need to worry about them. I can't do Toilet Room because I don't have Song of Time or Iron Boots. But I have bow, I have a long shot. I have Silver Gauntlets, so yeah, I can do almost everything in GTG. So maybe I do go there, and I can even get across the bridge really easily because I have long shot now, so I don't even have to do the hookshot extension trick, which is, I guess it's quicker. So I'm talking myself out of going to Shadow Temple because I know that if I go to Shadow Temple, I'm going to have to mega flip across that second gap after the Truth Spinner thing. And I'm going to have to do that multiple times because I'm going to save warp at some point. Okay, there's Forest Medallion. That's a check which we know is junk because we had a hint that Temple of Time is junk. We also know that Nocturne is junk, so I guess really I want Spiritual Stones. Oh, I need to do Odd Mushroom. Let's go this way. I did not mean to talk to you. So watch now. I'm gonna press, target her, be right in front of her, press mushroom, and it doesn't trigger. And then not move and press it again, and it does. I don't know. It's clearly a bug. Okay, what are you selling? I will take a skull token for 100 rupees, extortionate though it is, because that puts me at 40, which means I can get Nairu's Love. Let me do this first. I don't remember if I've talked to Anju yet. I think I probably have. It doesn't hurt to go and double check. I guess she's right there. Oh, okay, a water key. Not super exciting. So yeah, I'm gonna pick up Naira's Love here just cause there's no reason not to. I'm not gonna use it, but it doesn't hurt to have it, I guess. And then we're just 10 away from Sun Song, which is worth picking up. Okay, so yeah, real quick, just double check this. Okay, and we can't do anything in graveyard, so yeah, let's since I have Requiem, let's go and do this way. We'll do Reverse Wasteland, I guess. Actually, wait, no, because we have Serenade as well. I'll do what I can do in Spirit and outside of Spirit, I guess. Then I'll see what I've found. I'm just putting off going to Shadow Temple. I really should go to Shadow Temple. Yeah, let me not waste nuts here. I'm just wasting time because I forgot I can just do this. There we go. Oh, lots of money. Okay, and we have plenty of hearts now. Let me go over this way first because we need to waste time. So I'll go in and out briefly. Although I think going in and out changes the time of day. I think this makes it morning, maybe, which is unfortunate. Okay, all that for a skull token, which actually I don't hate. Oh no, okay, it's evening. It's becoming nighttime. Okay, that's not helpful information. Can we see what's up there? Skull token. I'm not sure I care enough to come here and plant a Venus Child just for a single skull token. Alright, this works out fairly nice timing-wise. Is that Zelda's Lullaby for real? Wonderful. Okay, that's really good. I'm glad I came here first, because that means that I can now beat Shadow Temple. So I definitely should go to Shadow Temple next. I guess, okay, unless I'm really unlucky and I'm not able to find the boss key with the 3 keys that I've got, but I think that's pretty unlikely, because I'd have to find several good items behind each of the key doors and not be able to save scum any of the keys, which seems unlikely, given that I've... Okay, let's jump. Given that I've already got, like, all of the good items. I'd have to find, like, the boss key behind one, and, like, hammer behind another, and mirror shield behind another, and boomerang behind another or something, right? But I still think, since I'm here, I think it does make sense to go and do some stuff in Spirit Temple. Because I can do quite a lot in there. This is probably faster than running. Especially with the likes getting in the way. Not likes, the levers getting in the way. Because, yeah, now that I have Lullaby, I can get additional checks in here. Quite a few, actually. There's the early room with the Wolf Foss. I can get the chest in there now. I can get both the chests that spawn from playing it on the hand. And if I can get all the way up to the top, I can also get the boss key chest. So, yeah. It actually makes sense to go in here now, I think. Yeah, no Song of Time, so I can't get the Sculpture in this room, but I can see what it is, at least. And it's probably junk, because it usually is. Do I have... I don't have Big Orange Sword. How did that not get picked up? I'm really bad at picking up this 1 silver rupee. Like, I'll either overshoot it, because I got Bunny Hood and Hover Boots, or I'll seemingly go straight through it? Like, seriously, how did that not pick it up? There we go. I thought I could make it before that boulder hit me. Oh well. It wouldn't feel right doing this room and not getting hit by at least one boulder, if I'm honest. I'm pretty bad at dodging them. Oh, that should have hit. There we go. Okay, piece of heart, don't care. That's good. Skull token, I will grab that. Oops. Okay, yeah, we can get this chest in here. I only have 2 keys in here actually. For some reason I thought I had 3. Okay, I can't do that much with 2. I can't do as much as I thought. But I can still do a fair chunk. Sure, I'll grab that. Alright, we're 7 away from Sunsong. Is it even going to be useful by the time I got it? Is there anywhere that I haven't got the Night Skulls? I guess it could potentially be useful for Gerudo Valley and Gerudo Fortress. So I will continue collecting the tokens. Okay, nothing. This is also nothing. Okay. So yeah, even if I find Mirror Shield, I can't beat this just yet. But I can still get a lot of checks in here. And even though I have Din's Fire, I am going to use QPA to light the torches down here, because I also want to use QPA to light the torches in the next room, and also I want to use QPA to kill the Iron Knuckle. So it is, I think, worth having QPA here. If I can get it. Which apparently I can't. Come on. Constantly 1 frame away. Okay, that time I didn't even press A. This is frustrating. Oops. There we go. Okay, finally. So, almost certainly would have been quicker to just use Din's at this point. Okay, all that for nothing. Alright, if I'm really lucky, this key chest at the top... I'm gonna get the chest at the top and the sculpture before I go through, because I think weird stuff can happen with the chest unloading if you come out of the child side, because it doesn't expect that the chest to be there, I don't think, if you're coming out of the child side. Ooh, minuet. That's handy. So if I'm very lucky, then this is a spirit key. Oh, okay, forest. That's also really good, because now that means I have effectively 3 forest keys, because I know that there's one when I go to Sacred Forest Meadow, so now I can do most of Forest Temple. So maybe that's where I go next? No, Shadow Temple is where I'm going next. What am I talking about? There you go. Yeah, I cannot talk myself out of doing Shadow Temple any longer. Okay, there's the boss key. That's nice to find. It means I don't have to worry about doing Child Side of Spirit to find it. Not that it would be difficult to do so, because I have Requiem, but... Okie doke. So hopefully the item I get, whatever's in the Silver Gauntlet chest is junk, because I don't want to have to spend a key to get it, because I'm kind of light on spirit keys right now. Okay, if I can get some explosive drops from these guys, that'd be nice. Did I just miss him? Okay, he still died. Okay, more bombs. I'll take it. So I still have QPA, which means I can light these torches with it. And I will continue to still have it when I go and fight the Eye Knuckle, which means that I can kill the Eye Knuckle in 3 hits. Okay, so we get a good item here. What do we have? What are we hoping for? Hover Boots would be amazing. Hammer wouldn't be bad. Boomerang wouldn't be bad. Mirror Shield wouldn't be bad. I mean, any time. I definitely need at least one of Mirror Shield, Boomerang, and Hammer. Fire arrows, okay. Somewhat unexciting, but it does mean that when I go to Ganon's castle, I will at least be able to check everything. Oh, and there's Greg. Okay, so I can go to Ganon's castle next. So maybe that's actually where I go next, after I'm done in here. Okay, so I'm going to save scum this, because if the item beyond here is not good, then I don't want to have wasted a key on it. And I should be able to kill this guy in 1, 2, 3 hits, because of Quick Put Away, which is lovely. Okay, and unfortunately the chest, on the other hand, doesn't spawn yet, so I can't skip across that. Okay, so that is junk. So let's reset. Oh, unfortunately I do have to go all the way back up now. It's not. I guess it's not that slow. I have a long shot. If I had hammer, I probably would have put done the shortcut, because I know I'm coming back here because I don't have mirror shield and I don't have enough keys to full clear the place. But yeah, now I know that the Silver Gauntlet chest is junk. I know I can definitely safely spend that key. And then in here, I think I will use... Come on. I think I will use, I guess, fire arrows. Because it's probably quicker. Okay, so yeah, I can't do the left-hand one, but I can do this. There's three checks through here, I think, right? There's the 2 invisible chests, and then there's whatever you get for where the mirror shield chest normally is. Oops. Okay, these are both junk. And because I've swung my sword, I no longer have QPA, so I have to kill this guy normally, which actually means I want to slash. Okay. Couldn't see what I was doing, I just stabbed and prayed, and I guess it paid off. Okay. I did talk earlier about getting one-shot by a knuckle, being embarrassed, but I had enough health that I wasn't going to get one-shot, but... The Miku-coloured eye knuckle, I was not paying attention to the colour, if I'm completely honest. Okay, so I think that's it for in here. Because, yeah, I can't get through the last key door, and I don't have mirror shield. So, where am I going? What am I doing? No, that's the wrong... Actually, no, yeah, I was going to go to Ganon's castle. That's right. Let's go to Ganon's castle, because if I'm lucky, maybe I find hover boots, and then I can full clear Forest Temple. And then I should go to Shadow Temple, because I can actually beat Shadow Temple unless I'm very unlucky. I'm putting it because I want hover boots, so I don't have to mega flip in there, because I've been bad at mega flips lately. But I need to get over my fear of mega flipping, because it's not that bad. Because yeah, I can clear Shadow with what I've got. Okay, gotta remember I have Zelda's Lullaby, so I need to pay attention to Great Fairies. I also want this. Okay. Wouldn't mind some more nuts. So if one of these business scrubs wants to give me a decadent upgrade, I wouldn't hate that. Okay, well, we're 5 away from Sun Song. Oh, Soraya Song, that's nice. Oh. Okay, another GCG key. So that's 3. The sweet spot for GCG keys is 7. Although 5 is fine if you can confirm that the last one is also junk. Which I can do. I mean, if I'm lucky, then the last chest... I mean, if I'm lucky, a bunch of the chests are junk. I don't have to worry about getting more keys. Although, I've got Requiem, so if I really, really needed to, I could do Reverse Wastelander's Child. And then... Oh no, because the gate wouldn't be open. So, no. But I have long shot, so I can get across the bridge really easily as Child. If I really, really need to get into GCG as Child, I can. Camera? Okay, I don't think that's going to work. Just one ESS turn, please. That's not even close. That's 2. I do one back the other way. There we go, okay. Okay, there we go. Alright. Normally I would pull the tree out a bit earlier, so I don't have to wait so long, but I'm not trusting myself to accurately ESS turn. Okay. Alright, we've got 1 good item, 1 key. 2 good items. And a key. And... nothing. Okay, well, 2 good items. Hover boots? Question mark. Giant's knife, we knew that was in here. I guess arguably, yeah, it's a good item, but... Okay, that's good. Oh, and the key. So Spirit Key would be great. Fire Key would be nice. Forest... Okay, well... If I can find 1 more Forest Key... then I can full clear Forest even without Hover Boots. If I have all 5 keys... Okay, and that's junk. I'm kind of low on resources right now. I feel like the sensible thing to do maybe would be to go and farm some nuts and bombs and shoes and stuff. So since I'm going to Shadow, maybe the sensible thing to do is go to Dampe's grave, because there's bombs and nuts in there. Okay, another good item. What do we have? Okay, another ice trap. It's just rude, really. At least, okay, I will say, the fact that the items that can appear as ice traps, some of them I get more excited about than others. Like, if I see Claim Check, I don't really care. Like, I mean, that time I knew that it was an ice trap because I already have Claim Check. But, like, seeing Zelda's Lullaby, seeing Boomerang as ice traps, that always makes me sad. Seeing Claim Check as an ice trap, I don't care. And I think the reason that Claim Check is one of the models they use for ice traps is because if you're not playing with randomized... trade items, then finding Claim Check means you find Begoran Sword, and finding Begoran Sword is good. I assume that's why they chose that model for it. Okay, so we've got these 2 in here, then we've got 2 checks in Shadow Trial, and then just the boss key chest. And then I'm off to Shadow Temple. I really shouldn't put it off anymore. Okay. Hover boots. Oh, Nocturne. Okay, well at least that means I don't have to hookshot jump in there. No, I need to use fire arrows for this. I don't have hover boots, so I can't skip using fire arrows here. Okay, I am kind of bad at this, or at least doing it in a timely manner. So I'm going to stop at the top here. I'm not going to try and be too quick. So I've learned sometimes going quick is going slow, because you fall off the edge and void out and have to go back to the beginning. I will get that, sure. Okay, and then how many bombs do I have left? I don't have very many bombs at all, do I? So... Oh, I have 13, that's plenty. So let's check the boss key chest. I remember when that would take me 5-6 tries to get the trial skip there, and now I pretty consistently get it first try, and it feels really nice to recognize progress, right? To remember being bad at something and to now be better at it. And the same goes for like hookshot jump into Shadow is one that I used to have a lot of trouble with, and now is like relatively easy. Unfortunately, I've also made backwards progress on some things like mega flips, but I'm slowly getting back into the practice of mega flips. Like it's just. I'm just going to think and not let muscle memory take over, because muscle memory is wrong. Let's get ISG here. I said let's get ISG. Thank you. Okay, and what do we have here? So Forest Key would be great. If Forest Key would mean I should probably go and beat Forest. Okay, another Shadow Key. It's telling me go to Shadow. Alright, game, I'm listening. So, yeah, we can go here. Let's farm up some explosives and nuts in Danpe's tomb. I even have Din, so I don't even have to do QPA to light the torches, which is kind of nice, I guess. I don't know, I'm always in two minds about... oh, and I can do Royal Family's tomb as well. I'm always in two minds about not having to use certain tricks, because on the one hand, it's quicker to just go there and use Dins and light all the torches, but on the other hand, it's cool to do a trick and light the torches in a way that you're not supposed to. So, like, not getting to use glitches and stuff makes me a little sad. Oh, and speaking of... I guess I'm using Dins here as well, even though I don't need to. Just to light the torches. I can leave it equipped as well, that way. That saves me a pause. So, if I'm really, really lucky, this is hover boots. Oh, okay, hammer, that's really good. Still, I should put off going to fire a little bit, because 3 keys is not enough to guarantee finding the boss key. But it's likely, I guess. But better than 50% odds that I can now beat Fire Temple, I think. I'm guaranteed to be able to beat Shadow Temple, right? I'm pretty sure. So okay, that puts me at... So Shadow Temple puts me at 5 dungeon rewards. If I can beat Fire Temple, that puts me at 6. I'm close to going to go and get the light arrow hint and finding out what light arrows are, I guess. If I can find iron boots. Oh, I can get iron boots. Maybe I should, after I beat Shadow Temple, maybe I should go back to Child and do Bomb Tree Bowling. What am I doing? I don't want to race Danpe. Maybe I should go and get iron boots, because I know that Bomb Tree Bowling has iron boots. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Because then I can beat Water Temple. Almost guaranteed I can beat Water Temple with what I've got. Because I've got Lullaby. I've got Long Shot. I don't have Song of Time. So there's a possibility if the boss key is past Dark Link that I can't get it. But that's only a couple of checks there, I think. Right, there's the... yeah. Yeah, okay, so I've pretty good chance of being able to beat Water Temple with Iron Boots. So yeah, let's... I'm going to farm the grass outside Dampes up real quick, because maybe I can get some more chews. Then I'm going to go do Shadow Temple. Why am I so bad at quick spinning? Okay, well, no chews there. Unfortunate. Let me grab some more magic, because I'm about to use some. Try to play the Ocarina quick and it eats my inputs. Oh, and I can also now mark off Requiem, I can mark off Where's Love. Alright. I guess if I'm really lucky, then hover boots are one of the checks in Shadow Temple before I have to get across the second gap, which would mean I would not have to Mega Flip. But who knows, maybe I will just Mega Flip first time and it'll be great. I guess a consolation prize, if I can't get hover boots, if I can get Furrow's Wind, that means I can set the warp point after that gap, and then if I save, then if I want to return back to like earlier in the dungeon, I don't have to do that jump again. Yeah, I've always underestimated how many checks there are that you can get in Shadow with just one key. And yeah, with 4 keys I can check everything in Shadow. Where am I going? Oh, here. No, wait, what? I'm lost. Okay, I'm not lost anymore. I don't know how I got so turned around there. I just completely blanked on where I was going. Oh, get off me. He has to spawn right in the middle of the hand, so I have to wait for him to come to me. Once again, right in the middle of the hands. What a jerk. Okay. So what are we getting from Dead Hand? Nothing. When I do go back to Child, there's quite a lot of stuff I can check actually now. Because I have Soraya's Song and Zelda's Lullaby. Before I go back to Child, I should go and... Oh, but I can't... No, I can. I have Zelda's Lullaby. I was going to say, I should go check... Fountain, Zora's Fountain, because I want to try and find storms. And I think now with the items I got, unless it's the water, like the underwater item, I can... Oh, what am I doing? I went right past it. Unless it's the underwater item, I can get everything in Zora's Fountain now. Okay. Let's just Mega Flip across this first try, eh? Yay! There we go. I just have to pay attention so that I don't roll too early, it's the thing. Because my muscle memory still is trying to make me roll too early. damn it. I'm used to doing this room with come on. With Begorrad Sword, which has a little bit further reach, and so you don't have to run quite so far forward to get that second Gimdo. But oh well, I didn't get cuddled to death, so I'm counting that as a win. Right, going this way first. I don't even need to save scum my key use here because I have all the keys I need. Cool. I was nowhere near the sharp bit of that blade. I don't think I should have got hit. Right, yeah, so got this room, there's 3 checks, then Falling Spikes room, then yeah, I'm gonna end, yeah, okay, and I have enough keys I can get all the way through to the oops, the room with the Redead in it as well. Oops. Okay, so that chest is nothing. Whoops. Okay, well I guess I'm not allowed to hold on to an arrow there. Okay, that's nothing, and this is nothing. Okay. I wish it was easier to get back up from down here. I think it is possible. But yeah, it's a bit of a pain because I don't want to. Ideally, I don't want to have to save warp and do that mega flip again. Because yeah, okay, I did it first try, but I might not do it first try a second time. Going for 2 for 2 on mega flips is not my current form. Okay, I missed the one in the middle. I know that this gate here, there's like a relatively easy setup to do to just clip directly through it, but I don't know the setup, so I have to spend some time collecting the silver rupees, unfortunately. Okay, another fire key is nice. Whoops. So my chances of being able to beat Fire Temple are increasing. If I can get one more fire key, then I think I'm guaranteed to be able to beat Fire Temple. Yeah, that's junk. And this is also junk. Alright. Okay. And I don't need to save scum this because I have plenty of keys. I'm really bad for forgetting to save before using a key if I don't have enough keys, and then deeply regretting my choices because I don't have enough keys anymore. I do it in Fire Temple all the time. I'll run into Fire Temple and go and check the first key door on the right, the one that's like downstairs, and I will completely forget to save before I do that. And then I'm stuffed because... Okay, and there's the boss key. Wonderful. So we may as well get the rest of the stuff in here because we are still looking for items. I guess right now, actually, all we're really looking for is light arrows. Because great. I'm reasonably sure that I can get enough dungeons beaten with what I have. There we go. Because yeah, now I can beat Shadow Temple for sure. I have a hammer, so I'm very likely to be able to beat Fire Temple. If I can find a forest key or hover boots, I can beat forest. If I can find... Well, I can probably beat Water Temple. In fact, with yeah, if I go back to Child and get Iron Boots, I could almost certainly beat Water Temple. In fact, no, I'm guaranteed to be able to beat Water Temple. Yeah, because there is only one boss. Yeah, just okay. Unless somehow it's impossible, I'm guaranteed to be able to do it. Okay, so now I want to save warp, unfortunately, so I have to do my again. So yeah, now I should just focus on beating dungeons is what I should be doing now. So I'll beat this. I'll go to Child and then get Iron Boots. Then I'll go beat Water, and then I will go and beat Fire. No, I lost concentration and rolled too early. I guess if I find Boomerang, it's quicker to go and just kill Baronade. Because yeah, I think I want to try and like rush to bosses now and not full clear places, because I can get a hint for where light arrows are, and it makes more sense to get the hint and go and check one place rather than check everywhere along the way on the off chance that I happen to find them. So yeah, I will just go beat Bongo Bongo. Actually, well, okay, so Bongo Bongo maybe is the exception, that I should probably actually check all the stuff that's deep in Fire Temple. Not Fire Temple, deep in Shadow Temple, just because it's a pain in the ass to get back there. Because I don't have Thrower's Wind. And having to ride the boat twice sucks. So yeah, I will actually check everything in Deep Shadow Temple, I think. But I will not bother checking that room on the right of me, because it's not too difficult to get back there. I wish I had Thrower's Wind. That's a key. That's a spirit key. Okay, now if I can find Mirror Shield, I can beat Spirit Temple. So yeah, we are like in multiple different ways very, very close to this seed being beatable. This is going to be a fast seed unless light arrows are somehow really, really hard to find. This is going to be fast, but like how hard could they be to find? Because I already have Lullaby, I know where Storms is. I have almost all the major items. Yeah. The chances of this seed being unbeatable are incredibly low. Come on. Get hit, please. There we go, okay. And if I stand over here, then the second one would spawn. Oh, damn, I was too slow. Okay. There we go. It's not the end of the world having to kill the second one, but not having to is easier. Oh, I don't have much health, do I? Hiding a child sword in Hylian Guantanamo Bay. It's a prison shiv, is what it is. That's why it's so small. Okay, and I have Dins, so I don't have to worry about doing anything fancy with the wooden walls in this next room. Although, it is possible you can get QPA off this ledge here and burn the walls with QPA, which is, it's neat, but unnecessary and slow here. I'd like some health. In fact, I'd like some health so much that I'm gonna open chests, even if they are junk chests, just in case I get a piece of heart, because I don't relish the idea of dying. I can't quite make out if any of these chests are good. Okay, that's not. Well, let's open them both anyway, just to maybe get some extra health. A Deku Stick, okay. I don't need to kill you. Oh, a map. Amazing. It's been so long since I've been here, because I feel like I usually leave Shadow Temple till last, and so I'm like in go mode basically by the time I get there. And so I never need to check these far rooms because I already have everything I need. Oh, there's a bottom of the wild key. Okay, cool. So that's the last things that I can do at the bottom of the well, if I need to. I'm not gonna go there unless I get a hint that that's where light arrows are from Ganondorf. Well, I guess from Shake. Shake will tell me. And I will use. Because I don't want to get grabbed by these little guys. Okay, and that'll do. And am I getting anything good from this? Okay. But I'll get this anyway, just in case I need Sun Song. There's no chance these are health, right? No. Okay, a heart. Better than no hearts. Okay, and so now we go kill Bongo Bongo. Except, would it were that simple? First, we have to do a mega flip on some invisible platforms, this is one of my least favourite things to do in the game. Hookshot Morpher is worse, I will say. Okay, there's no health in these, right? No. Is it arrows as well? Is it just all arrows here? There's not even anything at all in that one. Weird. Yeah, Hookshot Morpher really, really sucks, but this room without hover boots sucks a lot. I'm actually going to play Scarecrow Song and go and get some hearts here, because if I fail this trick a few times, I lose. Hello? I lose. Why is this not giving me? This is the Scarecrow Song. There is a Scarecrow Song thing up there. Do I need to wait for Navi to be up there? Do I need to be on the other side for Navi to go up there? Okay, screw it. Yeah, if I fail this trick a few times, I lose a heart every time I fail it. And then if Bongo Bongo hits me and I die, I'm going to be sad. So, okay. I do have a setup for this. It's slow, it's tedious, but it works. So I'll just do this. Okay. Amazing. Oh, the sigh of relief. Okay, now I just need to not fall off this platform, which should be fairly straightforward. Because it just goes along this way. Okay. Oh, I have... What am I doing? I'm allowed to see where I'm going. Okay. That definitely makes that last bit less nerve-wracking, being able to actually see the floor. Okay. So, Bongo Bongo should be relatively straightforward. I don't have Big Goron's sword, so I think I'll use bow to shoot the hands. Which means I need to equip bow. And I want to get ISG. If you would stand still for a fucking second. Oh, okay, that was unintentional but cool. Okay. Alright, screw it. Okay. I am making a meal out of this. Okay, I guess I'm doing this normal. Even though I hate doing things normal. Oh my god. I should have just equipped Giant's Knife at this point, because at least then the fight would be over. There we go. Okay, so that was terrible, but I didn't die, and that's the main thing. I was just so paranoid that I'd try and get ISG and fail to get ISG, and then like get grabbed by a hand or something. So I decided to play it safe and conserve health. But a kill is a kill. That is an additional dungeon beaten. So, I was going to go back to Child, I was going to do Bomb Tree Bowling to get Iron Boots, and then back to Adult, beat Water Temple, and then probably be able to beat Fire Temple unless I'm really unlucky. And I will have some bombs, thank you. And yeah, I don't even need to go bother picking up storms, because the only thing that storms will let me do is check stuff which isn't guaranteed to be where light arrows is, or allow me to beat dungeons faster. So, back to child, bomb tube bowling real quick, back to adult, beat water temple, and then try and beat fire temple, and unless I'm very unlucky, actually beat fire temple. And then it's just going and getting the light arrow hint and hoping that it's not London Ranch, because I need a bonus song or something. What am I doing? I need to actually turn into a child. I completely was on autopilot there. So yeah, if I'm lucky, and like if I'm really lucky, as in like if I find Water Temple boss key first to check, if I find Fire Temple boss key really early, and then the light arrows are somewhere where it's really easy for me to get them, this is going to be a very short seed. If I'm unlucky, this is going to be a very long seed. Oh, I have no health at all. I'm gonna go and do the fairy fountain here, I think, just so it's done, and it'll also refill my health, because I'm gonna lose health doing bomb tube bowling. Because I have to hold a bomb tube till it explodes. So, I think maybe, I guess this probably isn't the fastest way for me to get health back, but it is the fastest way for me to get health back and also get one extra check, because you never know. Maybe this is light arrows. I guess I could pay. Yeah, I could have played Zelda's Lullaby for a Gossip Stone. Would have been the quickest thing. But this is a check, so it's probably going to be junk. But I would rather check it now than have to come back and check it later, I guess. Because yeah, if I'm unlucky, the light arrow hint is going to mean that it's somewhere where I need an additional item to get it, rather than just being like in the area. Oh, weird egg. Oh, okay, that's. Do I? I think I do. Yeah. Because yeah, even if it's nighttime, I can still get back in here because I have Prelude. So yeah, I'm gonna go turn and do. Oh no, I'm not, because I have to wait for it to be nighttime. Then I have to wait for it to be daytime. So it's actually really slow. That's such a shame. I really wanted, because if I had Bunny Hood, then that would mean that all the stuff I'm gonna do as adult is quicker. But waiting to get it is slow. So I guess I'm not. Passing up the opportunity to get Bunny Hood is very rare for me. Okay. But I am very glad I checked that, because Weird Egg is... Okay, and it's first item. So let's cheese bomb tube bowling. And I may as well see what the second item is, because maybe it's something I also care about. Like, maybe the second item is light arrows. You never know, right? So I'll see what it is. It's probably junk, and if it is, I can leave. It is junk. Okay, cool. So, oh, damn it. I didn't mean to do that. Is this the right angle? Yeah. Okay. I do not want to play again. So now you can run out of the area where you're supposed to be doing the bomb tube bowling and just leave. But if you run back in, then it locks you in there, so you can't get out. But okay, that was all I wanted to do, was get iron boots, and I guess we got a nice little bonus weird egg on the side. So then, if it turns out that I need forest stage or to like the whatever the item from the Cuckoo game or Malon is, then I've got those covered. I just realised I have Zelda's Lullaby and Soraya's song, so I can do the last check in Goron City as well, which is nice. So where do I not want? I guess I don't want the hint to be for light arrows that it's at Lon Lon, because that means it's probably a cow. In fact, I think it means it's guaranteed to be a cow because I've got all the other checks there. Oh no, but yeah, apart from the two I just mentioned. So yeah, Lon Lon would be bad. I don't know that anywhere else would be that bad, really. As long as I don't need... I guess, okay, so Zora's River would be bad, because that implies potentially one of the frog songs. I know where Sun Song is, I know where Song of Storms is, so actually it wouldn't be terrible. It would only be if it was Epona Song or Song of Time that it would be bad. Yeah, okay, well, let me go this way first, because this is the way that I can't... I guess I shouldn't be going. I should be going this way last in case I find Song of Time somewhere else in here, because that would allow me to get past after Dark Link's room. I will pick this up just in case. Nice. Let's try that again. Oh, I guess I do want to jump down. So yeah, if I'm just looking for the boss key in here. I guess there is a small danger that I find the boss key after spending 2 keys, and then Light Arrows is behind. It's like somewhere else in here that also requires 2 keys, and then I gotta find I'd have to find an additional water key, which wouldn't be terrible. But yeah, if I don't find it after beating Dark Link, then I'm save scumming the keys that I just spent, because it's definitely not worth it for just a single skull token and whatever the item after Dark Link is. And then I can do the rest of... I guess it would make sense to check the boss key chest and the sculpture before the boss key chest, because if both of those are junk, then I know that it's safe to spend the keys here. So I should have checked those first. Yeah, that was dumb. Get stunned, thank you. One more, I think. There we go. Okie doke. I'm kind of tempted to... Okay, well this is junk as well. So everything up until this point is junk. If I save scum now, I'm going to have to fight Dark Link again, which is unfortunate. I say I'm going to have to fight him again. I'm going to fight him again if I don't find the boss key somewhere else, and I don't. And I get a hint that... or I get a hint that that light arrows are in here. Okay, let me check the stuff I usually check first. Okay, it's not that chest. Oh, I need to hit this area. There we go. I'm pretty happy to have Stone of Agony here, because it definitely speeds things up. I can just peek at stuff rather than having to actually go and pick it up. Of course, this is the exception, because this is a sculpture, so I've actually got to kill it. I can't just look at it and see what it is. Okay, boss key. Boss key, please. Yeah! Lovely. So, let's go beat the boss, and then I'm off to Fire Temple and looking for the boss key there. I'm glad that I didn't have to change the water level, because that speed things up a bit. So if I'm lucky, then the hint for where Light Arrows is somewhere that I haven't already been, because that means that I haven't like wasted time basically. Okay, I hate walking up there. I should have backwalked. Okay, will I go for the quick kill? I will. No. I'll go for the. I guess it's still relatively quick, but it's not as quick as the very quick kill. Okay. Easy peasy. Okay, so we need one more boss defeated. And then we can go and find out where Light Arrows are, and then we find out how much time is left in the seed, basically. Because it could be like, yeah, it could be somewhere very easy to check. Like if it's Forest Temple, I'm almost certain I can find it. If it's Water Temple, I can definitely find it. If it's Shadow Temple, I can definitely find it. If it's Greater Fortress, I can get it. Yeah, there's a lot of places that if it's hinted there, I know that I can definitely get it immediately, more or less. There's a few places where I'm probably going to need to find another item before I can get it, so we'll see. So, okay, I don't have Bolero. So what's the quickest way? It's here. I'm going from here. Let me just make sure I'm counting correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Greg is 6, so I need one more. Yep, okay. So I guess yeah, I haven't been into Ice Cavern, so it could be an Ice Cavern. That wouldn't be too bad. I can check Ice Cavern really quickly. I wouldn't like it being in GTG. If it's in GTG, that means it's either wait, I haven't been to GTG at all, actually. So yeah, if it's in GTG, I don't mind that much because there's a lot of stuff I haven't checked in GTG that I can check quite easily. Yeah. Okay. And who knows? Maybe I find it on my way to finding the boss key in Fire Temple. Stranger things have happened. But yeah, this is depending on where the Light Arrow hint points me, and depending on whether or not I find the boss key in Fire Temple, because there is a small chance I don't find it. With only 4 keys, I think. Oh, actually, no, because I can save scum the boss key. Yeah, so I think I'm guaranteed to find the boss key. So yeah, depending on how long it takes me to find the boss key in Fire Temple, and depending on where Light Arrows are, this could be like a 3.5-hour seed. This could be a real short one. It's quicker to go through Goron City. So let's do that. I love the Navi text noise. It's just a child screaming. And there's nothing else for me to get in Goron City other than as child I can get playing Soraya's Song for Darunia. And I know that this item is junk. I guess I could get the Scrub Grotto and the Great Fairy, but I'm not going to unless I get a hint that the Light Arrows are in here. So I'm just, yeah, single-mindedly beating dungeons, getting the Light Arrow hint, I think is the smart play here. Okay. Oh, damn it. Every time. What was I saying earlier about forgetting to save before spending a key? I can't... When was the last time I saved? can't afford to waste a fire key here. I'm such a fucking idiot. Oh my god. Okay, let me bring up the check tracker. That'll tell me when the last time I saved was. Oh, I'm so dumb. And I even mentioned specifically this one. Okay, do I have any unsaved checks? Shaking Crater. Oh, I guess it would be Water Temple stuff, wouldn't it? I didn't save after I beat Water Temple. Oh, so I really, really don't want to have to... Okay, well, I guess I've made it, so I probably have to find another fire key is what I've done. What a... Oh my god. I'm so mad. If I'm really lucky, then Light Arrow is, or the boss key is in these 3 checks. Oh, with that in mind, actually, let me equip this. I'm so mad. I can't believe I did that. It's so dumb. Okay, it's not that, and I'm pretty sure I got a hint that Flare Dancer here was not anything good. Well, maybe it's the boss key chest. If the boss key chest is the boss key, that's fine. If it's Light Arrows, that's fine. If it's Epona's song, I don't hate that. If it's anything else, I'm really mad because yeah, I can't. I only had 4 keys, so I'm not gonna be able to check everything now. Okay, so that's junk, and I'm pretty sure I had a hint that that was junk. All right, fingers crossed. This is a boss key chest. Okay, it's a regular. Okay, if this is a fire key, then all is saved. But it's probably not a fire key. Okay, another spirit key. That's not the end of the world. Okay, if I find Mirror Shield in here, then maybe I've saved myself. Maybe I get lucky as well. Maybe the boss key is not too deep into Fire Temple. But I cannot believe I did that. I should just enter a dungeon, save. It should be that simple. And yeah, I always forget. Okay, that is not a thing. There's also the small possibility that the fire boss key is like Volvagia's item. Like, dungeons can still be impossible. But let's remain positive. Let's hope that I'm speedrunning the 5 stages of grief. Yeah, it's because I've had so much experience of making stupid mistakes. This is like the 4th or 5th time I've done this. This exact mistake. Because apparently I don't learn. But yeah, well, it shouldn't take us too long to check what we can check in here. Because we have Stone of Agony. So, okay. Please, please, boss key. Okay, it helps if I actually... I'm gonna need to run up there, aren't I? Boss key? Not the boss key. Okay. I can still check quite a lot of Fire Temple with the keys that I have. It's just... Actually, let me think. How many checks can't I get? There's... Maybe it's just 1, actually. Thinking about it, it's just the vanilla boss key chest. So maybe, okay, maybe it isn't that bad. I have to go a bit slow because I'm gonna have to like go out and back in a few places. But yeah, definitely could be worse. Okay, and maybe this is a fire key. If this is a fire key, then we're back on track. Another bottom of the wall key. Okay, unnecessary. Probably unnecessary. No, definitely unnecessary, because the only reason that I would need a bottom of the well key now is if light arrows are in bottom of the well, and light arrows can only be behind one of the doors there, not both. So, yeah. Best case scenario, that saves me 1 save scum. So at least I do have Hookshot and Scarecrow Song, so I can check the upstairs sculptures and chest. Okay, maybe this is the boss key, and we'll see it right as we come in. Nope. It's a sculpture though, and that puts us at 49, which is close to 50. I guess maybe we'll get Sun Song. Oh wait, no. Crap. Why am I so bad at this? There we go. So yeah, I will pick up this sculpture token just in case, because once I get to 50 then I can fully ignore them. So yeah, things I don't want to see. Well, one, not finding the boss key here, that would be really bad, because then I have to go to... But then what do I even do then if I don't find the boss key here? I have to go look for a Fire Temple key, or look for a Forest Temple key, or look for Hover Boots, or look for Mirror Shield. Yeah, or Boomerang, I guess. But yeah, it would be a nightmare if I don't find the boss key here. So... Okay, we're going up here first? No, we're not. We're going this way first. So can we see what chest this is? That is a junk chest, okay. I guess I will. I'll get the downstairs stuff before I get the upstairs stuff here. That is a key, okay. Fire Temple key? A Fire Temple key would just make me not be paranoid now. Okay, no, I guess I don't get to not be paranoid. I'm gonna be so annoyed if I don't find the boss key. Because I accidentally wasted a key. There's still a fair few checks that I can get. Okay, well that's 50 skulls, so we don't have to worry about sculptural tokens anymore. Something. That's nothing. Okay, well, I guess we're going upstairs, and then... Yeah, we've got 4 checks left, I think. And then I have to despair. Oops. Okay, so there is another option, which is... So I haven't saved, I don't think, since I checked if I'd saved. So I could reset and save that fire key and have to beat Morpher again. Which would lose a lot of time, but it wouldn't lose as much time, potentially, as having to go and look for another fire key to get this boss key. So that is still an option. I hope that isn't the option I have to go with. I really, really hope that the boss key is one of these Scarecrow Song checks. Just killing this guy in case he tries to knock me off. Yeah, I would appreciate people crossing their fingers for me here, because I'm feeling not great about this. Okay, this is surely the boss key. What I meant to say, of course, is that the next sculpture is surely the boss key. There's no way. Of course, that one isn't going to be the boss key. Why would that one be the boss key? No. This next sculpture, this one is the boss key. Okay, but this chest though is definitely the boss key, right? The camera will pan over and it'll be the boss key. Yes, yes! Oh, I'm so fucking relieved. Oh my god. Oh, I was not punished for my stupid mistake. Unless, of course, light arrows are in Fire Temple, in which case I am being punished for my stupid mistake. Okay, and I will jump down and I will get this chest, just because it's right here, and there's a small chance that it's light arrows. Or, you know, some other important item. And that'll save me a little bit of time if I have to come back here. So let's get this. And it is... nothing. Okay. So we reset. Oh, words cannot express the relief that I'm currently feeling. I could be jinxing it, because I could still have to come back here and still regret losing that key. But no, I found the boss key, and that is the important thing. I guess, okay, Hyrule Field would be a potentially a really bad one, because that would mean that I'd need to maybe get the Ocarina of Time and Song of Time, which I wouldn't love. Okay, well, the good news about having to Mega Flip here is that failing doesn't cause me to void out, so I can retry quite easily. Okay, that time I rolled too late. That time I think I just didn't backflip, maybe? I don't know. I'm very glad that I have Goron Tunic here, because not having it would put a time limit on this, and that would be very stressful. Come on. There's another reason why I wish I had hover boots. Hover boots means I don't have to Mega Flip. Okay, at least I'm not losing health doing this, I'm just wasting bombs. This is... I need to spend like 2 hours off stream doing nothing but Mega Flips until I nail it into my brain. Because this is starting to get really annoying. Come on. I don't even know what happened there. What is happening? Why can I not backflip? Where am I going to get more bombs when I run out of bombs here? That's another question that I probably should be thinking about. Come on. I'm overthinking it, I swear. I'm getting in my own head about it. Oh, good grief. This is embarrassing. I don't get it. I don't understand why this has become so difficult for me, because it used to not be at all. Like, I genuinely used to think that Mega Flips were easy. There we go, with my last bomb. Okay, now all I have to do is not die to Volvagia, and we should be okay. Okay, so we want this, and we want that there. Do I have any way of getting health back? No. Okay, well, just don't get hit, lol. In theory, this should be easy. I should be able to quick kill Volvagia. As long as Volvagia doesn't come out of the hole, like, right next to me, or right in front of me, then we're okay. Even if he does, I can just do a slow Volvagia kill. That's alright. I just don't die. That's the important thing. Yeah, don't die. And in fact, I'm even going to equip Giant's Knife just for the extra damage, because I don't want to do a second phase. There we go. Okay. Another heave of... another sigh of relief is heaved. Okay. So now we go find out where light arrows are, then we go and get light arrows, and then... Okay. So fingers crossed light arrows are not in Fire Temple. They might be somewhere that it's really easy to get, in which case we're doing great. But yeah, worst Fire Temple of my life, I think. Really, really making my life more difficult than it needs to be. Maybe this is Light Arrows right here. No. Oh, but it is a key. Okay, cool. I'll take that. PSG key is not bad. Because with 5 keys I can get all but one of the chests. Or at least I can check all but one of the chests. Okay. So I'd like this to be Kakiri. No, okay. Not Kakiri Emerald. Let's go find out where light arrows are. And then I guess I gotta also actually beat Ganondorf, which is... and Ganon, which is, you know, it's not nothing, but by this point it should be fairly easy. I shouldn't be struggling with that, although the way I've been playing, maybe it will be a bit of a struggle. Okay, let me equip normal stuff again. I want that there, and I want that there. Okay. So there's a lot of stuff I haven't checked, just because I had so many good items that I was able to beat dungeons, so I skipped a lot of stuff. So there's a lot of mopping up to be done in terms of, you know, little checks here and there. So it could be somewhere I've already been and done a lot of stuff. Okay, let's see. Sacred Forest Meadow, okay. There's only so many things that could possibly be. And I can check... Okay, it could be storms. Or it could be the Sculpture. Because I know that it's not the item from Shake, and I know that it's not the Wolfos Grotto, because I already got that. So if it's not the Sculpture, then it's the Storms Grotto, and I know the Storms is at Fountain, and I can get into Fountain, so I should go and check Fountain. Because I can get everything in Fountain now as adults, so yeah. Either it's this Sculpture, or we go to Fountain, find Storms, and then it's the Storms Grotto. So yeah, we are extremely close to go mode. Okay, light arrows? Nope, okay. So we go to Zora's Fountain. What's the quickest way to Zora's Fountain? Let me heal up first. Quickest way to Zora's Fountain is Cack and then up the river, I think, as adult. Yeah, okay. So yeah, the hint being Sacred Forest Meadow is actually really, really nice, because there's only 3 checks there as adult. And I already got the Wolfos Grotto. It could be the song. It could be Soraya's song, which means I would have to go and meet Zelda to get it. So it's really good that I found Weird Egg, I guess. But yeah, first things first. Let's go get Storms. I have no bombs. Can I get a bomb from here? I don't want Giant Snipe for this. I would like a bomb. No, I can't have a bomb, apparently. So, no super sliding for me, I guess. So yeah, we're just going out here, going up the river, finding... Yeah, getting Zora's Domain, I'm skipping everything in the river, skipping everything in Zora's Domain, going straight to Fountain, finding Storms in Fountain. Because there's no child checks that it could be. Yeah, because it could be the Fairy Fountain, but I can get that as adult. It could be the underwater item. I can get that because I've got iron boots. So yeah, we can definitely get Storms. And then if it's not the Storms Grotto, then it must be Soraya's song, which I can get. I just go back to Child, meet Zelda, and then Minuet, and then I got it. So yeah, one way or the other, we are very, very close. I'm trying to think Would it have been quicker to do the child stuff first? Maybe, because I would have, if I'd done the child stuff first and met Zelda, then I would have Bunnyhood as adult, so all this running around now would be quicker. Also, I guess meeting Zelda doesn't take that long. Although I would potentially... No, okay, because it would have been nighttime, because I went to Ganon's castle, so I would have only had to wait for it to become day, which would have happened while I was on my way to Talon. And then meeting Zelda's quick, and then I could have just played Prelude to get back into the Temple of Time. So yeah, I think it probably would actually have been quicker to go and meet Zelda. Because then, yeah, even if it wasn't that, then I would have Bunnyhood, which would make all of this faster. Because there's only one check for meeting Zelda. Oh yeah, because I would have played Minuet to go and get Soraya's Song check immediately as well. So yeah, it would have been much quicker to check Soraya's Song first. Oh crap! I need. Is it nighttime? I think it's nighttime. Please tell me it's nighttime. Because if it's not, then that means that I have to go back out and wait for it to be nighttime to make sure that the sculpture is spawned. I'm making so many mistakes. Okay, we'll do this first. I guess I can leave, if it isn't nighttime, okay, it's not that. If it isn't nighttime and the sculpture isn't there, then I can just leave that one till last, because maybe it's not even that check. What time of day is it? Damn it, I don't know if that's day or night. That might be very, very early morning, maybe. Yeah, okay. I guess we'll find out in a second if the sculpture isn't here. If it isn't here, then I know it's daytime. Okay, it is here. Thank God. Is it light arrows? No, okay. So it wouldn't have mattered either way. So it's either the item, the freestanding one here, or it's the underwater one. Okay, there's storms. Oh, that's right, we were looking for storms, not light arrows. So yeah, this is what we want. We were looking for storms. My brain is not working right now. Oh, come on, let me get up here. I should be able to jump slash and climb up. There we go, okay. So there's storms. So now we go back here and we check the Storm's Grotto. If it's not the Storm's Grotto, then we go to Child and meet Zelda. Okay. It would be kind of funny if Soraya had the light arrows. She just refused to give them to Link. The Sage of the Forest is secretly in league with Ganondorf. I guess, yeah, there's a slightly higher chance of it being this because there's two checks here, so... Okay, it wasn't that. It wasn't that, but that's a fire. Okay, so it... Alright, so it is the... Yeah, the slowest possible way of doing this. I did it in the wrong order, and it was the very last thing I'm checking, which is a bit annoying. Oh well. I guess there's also option C, which is somehow I meet Zelda and then go and get Soraya's Song, and that isn't light arrows, and I've missed a check somewhere. But I don't think that's possible. I'm pretty certain that the last check in Sacred Forest Meadow is Soraya's Song. So okay, let's go meet Zelda. Wait, no, oh no, okay, I was gonna say, I thought I wanted sticks because I want to jump slash, but no, I have swords, so I don't need sticks. At least we know reloading the save would have definitely been the wrong choice. Yes. Well, at this point though, the Fire Temple key wasn't too bad to find. That's true, but I wouldn't have been looking there for the Fire Temple key because the only reason I was there was because I got a hint that light arrows were there, and I wouldn't have been able to get the light arrow hint if I hadn't. If I hadn't beaten Fire Temple. So if I had needed an extra fire key to find the Fire Temple boss key, then I would have had no idea that I should be looking in that grotto for a fire key, because I would have needed storms. I guess I probably would have gone and got storms pretty early, because that opened up a lot of stuff. And then maybe I would have gone there like relatively soon, but there's no guarantee that I would have done things in an order that meant that I would have found that fire key. So we got pretty lucky that the fire boss key was where it was. But the end is now in sight. So this could have been a sub 3.5 hour seed if I'd have done things in the right order. I think. Because I'm pretty sure it's unambiguously a better decision to meet Zelda first, and then do the adult checks. Because although there were 2 adult checks, this makes doing the adult checks faster. And is faster to do in the first place, so yeah, I should have done this. Okay, and I may as well get whatever this item is, just in case. The highly unlikely event I've miscalculated somehow and I need this. Okay. So I should go here, immediately get given light arrows, and then I can go to adult. And we are on our way to being done. There it is. Let's kind of raise the question of why Sarai didn't give us that earlier. She's just been hanging on to them. She had plenty of opportunities, right? Yeah. So actually, yeah, I was gonna say let me equip Bunny Hood, but no, that doesn't make sense to equip Bunny Hood for the very short run over here. But I will equip Bunny Hood as adult because I have to do running around in Ganon's castle. And as long as it doesn't take me like 8 attempts to equip Swap Bunny Hood, I'm pretty sure it's faster to equip it. So let's do that. Okay, we're gonna want light arrows there. I'm gonna want an empty bottle on C down, and I'm gonna want Bunny Hood. What was I saying about it not taking me 8 attempts? There we go. Oh, but we wanted light arrows, so let's put them there. Okay. And I don't have Begoran's sword. I do have Giant's Knife. Do I use Giant's Knife on the Ganondorf fight? I've done 1 hit with it, right? I jump slashed Volvagia. It shouldn't break in the Ganondorf fight. Would make it easier to one-cycle Ganondorf. I'm gonna risk it. I guess worst case scenario, I do have Hammer, so I can use Hammer on Ganon to store the Master Sword jump slash. Okay, yeah. So I think it makes sense. Oh, and I want bombs. I don't have any bombs. Where can I get bombs? Let's farm this BMOS. There we go. Okay. Now I just need to not fail trial skip and we'll be good. I get 2 attempts with 5 bombs. Oops. There we go. Who needs 5 bombs? I guess actually I could super slide into the Ganon cutscene and keep Master Sword. I haven't done that for ages. Then I don't have to worry about using, like, potentially breaking Giant's Knife. Maybe I do that. It does mean I have to not fail a super slide, which is not guaranteed. Well, I have 3 attempts at the super slide. Whoops. Not in the right spot. Okay. Thank you, Navi. I just noticed Ganon. Maybe you can't hear it on stream yet, but Ganondorf is playing some pretty chill music. Are there ever bombs in these pots? That's a good question for me to answer. I think it's possible that there aren't ever bombs in these pots. Unless they're over on this side. Okay, no, there are not bombs in these pots. There's rupees for some reason. Like, of all the useless places to put rupees, like, what are you spending those on? You're on your way to fight the final boss of the game. What are you using rupees for? I mean, I guess, admittedly, what are you using bombs for? You're probably not going to be using bombs in this fight or in the Ganon fight, but bombs are at least a little bit more useful than rupees. Okay, let's try and get a good, quick Ganondorf kill. I'm not going to use Giant Snipe. I'm going to try and do the quick kill with Master Sword, because it's good practice. And if I don't get it, it's not the end of the world. This is already a really fast seed, so if it takes a little bit longer, that's fine. I forgot to dump my bugs. I need an empty bottle for this to work. Uh-oh. Okay, do the lightning. Oh my god. What am I doing? Okay, so we're not doing a fast Ganondorf fight. Yeah, I thought I got enough sleep last night, and I thought I ate before playing today. Okay, we'll just pretend the first bit didn't happen, right? There we go, okay. We one-cycled Ganon, is what happened. Ganondorf is what happened. Never mind that it wasn't a quick kill, it was a one-cycle. That's the important thing. Okay, so now it's just Ganon and we're done. And I've got 3 bombs. 3 bombs should be enough to super slide into the cutscene. I can show that off, keeping the Master Sword. I haven't done that in a while. And if it's not the end of the world. I'll just use hammer, I guess. So get the correct angle. Okay, well, it's not a great start. It's not a great continuation. Okay, I suck at super sliding, I guess. Oh dear. Today is not my day for doing tricks. Of course, it's the day I get an incredible baby seed, which finishes super duper fast. Is the day where I fail like 20 mega flips and 20 super slides. I guess it's better to fail them when they don't matter than to fail them when they do. Like I didn't need to super slide the cutscene there because I have Giant Snipe. I guess I will use Giant Snipe here. I'm not going to break it with ISG, so I can use it. Very lovely, chill music for the Ganon fight, at least. Just want me to relax a little bit. Okay. That's 1. That's 2. And that's 3. Okay, phase 1 done. So this should be fairly straightforward. Famous last words. And that's 1. Link, where are you aiming? Oh my god. that's 2. That's 3. And there we are done. Okay, so sub 340, it's pretty fast. Very, very easily could have been sub 330. Like, I definitely wasted 10 minutes on failed mega flips and checking stuff in the wrong order. But, I mean, I shouldn't complain. The whole point of me changing the settings on these randomizers was to have them be about 4 hours. And of course, as tradition, I missed the last hit. Okay, there we go. That is a beaten seed. Let me pull up the spoiler log and let me find where some stuff was. So, where was Mirror Shield? Because that would have been nice if I had that. Okay, that was the last. Okay, that was the last chest in GTG. So I wouldn't have been able to get that unless I went there as child or found 2 more GTG keys. Where was Epona's song? Epona's song was... Yeah, that was Forest Temple, early in Forest Temple, so if I'd ever gone to Forest Temple, I would have found that. Song of Time would have been another useful one. Song of Time was Unfreezing King's Aura, so that would have been easy. If I'd have ever gone there with the intention of doing checks, I would have found that straight away. Anything else? Oh, Boomerang. Boomerang would have been good. Oh, Jabba Jabba's Barely map chest was Boomerang, so I forget what chest that is, but that's pretty early on, I think. I don't think you need Boomerang for the map chest. I could be wrong. Maybe you do. Maybe Boomerang was impossible. Does anyone know which chest in Jabba is the map chest? Is it one that you need Boomerang for? Any other items? So I knew where Sun Song was. Oh, Hover Boots. Where were Hover Boots? Hover Boots was London Ranch Stables Right Cow. So I would have needed Epona Song for that, and Epona Song was somewhere that was not too difficult to find. Okay. And, okay, now the check tracker is not telling me all the items I had, which is a shame, but... Alright, all things considered, pretty nice seed. Pretty quick, gave me a lot of good items early. Nothing was impossible. The only reason that it was difficult was because of my own ineptitude. Okay. I am going to find someone to raid, I think, and then I'm going to have supper because it is past my supper time. I guess I need to take the dog out as well. I was intending to take a break to take the dog out, but then the seed was going so quick, I was like, oh, I'll be finished in time. So let's have a look. Who can I raid? Oh, there's a lot of people going. Vanille is streaming. Vanille is doing Voice of the Void. Vanille was here earlier. We are, of course, raiding Vanille. Vanille is a fellow rando enjoyer. And I collabed with Vanille once, and it was a great time. So yeah, we're gonna raid Vanille. And yeah, I don't think I'm not gonna. I don't have too much stuff to say. So yeah, as soon as the raid's ready to go, I think I'm going to fire this, because I do need to eat something and I need to take the dog out. So thank you very much everyone who stopped by. Sorry if I was getting a bit salty. I know it's not always fun when the streamer is getting in a bad mood, but I was getting very frustrated with my play. It was definitely not up to my standard. So yeah, let's all go say hi to Vanille. I don't have a raid message. One day I will figure out what I want to do for raid messages. That's not today. I'm coming up on my 1-year streamiversary, actually, so maybe I should give it some thought for that, because after 1 year, maybe I should start being a little bit more professional. But yeah, okay, let's all go say hello to Vanille, because Vanille is great. Thanks again, everyone, and I might stream again tomorrow. I'll see how I'm feeling. I'd like to do another stream. So yeah, take care.